What's up, y'all? We're back on United R&B broadcast. Today, I have special guests in the building. Yeah, because they were totally undercover. You know what I'm saying? We got Demetrius Richardson and Michael all with us. What up, guys? What up?
What's up,
How you
man?
doing, man?
Glad to have you on here, man. It's my third interview, and I never have two members of the same group at the same time. I've got a lot of questions for y'all. I hope you're ready, man.
Yeah.
Let us know where you guys come from. I need to know everything, every single detail, because here in Europe, we don't know nothing about y'all, man. Please let us know.
We're originally from small town south of Charlotte, North Carolina.
All
It's
right.
called Monroe. Um, yeah, that's where we're from, a little small country town, man.
And you too, Demetrius, as well?
Yeah, definitely, man. We country boys at heart, man. You know what I mean?
Grew up and raised?
Yep,
Everything and all
Monroe,
that?
North Carolina.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, nice to know. I got a question right now for y'all. Do you guys grew up with parents who were affiliated with the music industry, stuff like that? Did you were around some parents who were playing instrumental, singer, whatever?
Yeah, we not so much parents but we all grew up church oriented, so we grew up around different musicians, picked up, guitar, drums, stuff like that, and just started playing music by ear. That's how it all started, with a church background.
So,
Um,
have you ever been in a choir before, in a church choir, perhaps one of y'all, of both?
yes.
Okay,
Most definitely.
both been in choir.
Yeah, man. Like he said, man, our beginning is all church based, man. See, his mom and my mom were like best friends, man. You know what I'm saying? And we
Whoa, all right.
yeah,
Let's go
and
way back
we
then.
was
Way back then.
yeah, man. And we would go to church, and I know my mom used to whoop my butt, man, and make us sing, and we had a little group. You know, my
Yeah.
older brothers, they had groups and stuff like that, man. And my mother and her mom had groups, and my grandmother was a singer, man, too. You know what I'm
Whoa,
saying? She was a
hold on, hold on.
gospel.
Can you name just a few, just to let us know the name, perhaps, so
Yeah,
we can dig?
that was called the Willing Wonders, man. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh,
it
all
was
right,
it
all
was
right.
just a gospel thing, gospel oriented. My grandmother, she traveled and did music, and my mom and her sister and brothers, they played in the background and sung backgrounds for my grandma at times until she went off and did her own thing, and you know what I'm saying, and just continued to do her thing. But you know then that just kind of carried over, and my mom moved from South Carolina to North Carolina when she was pregnant with me, and she connected with Cuzzo's mom, and
Yeah.
man, it all just
Just
blossomed there.
connect.
That's what brought all of us together. Yeah, man. And we
Yeah.
all grew up together in church, singing together, playing drums, playing guitars, our older brothers,
Whoa, that's
gospel
big.
groups, and all that
That's
type of
huge.
stuff like
That's
that,
very
man.
huge,
Yeah.
man. So
Yeah.
you both, Mike. What about you? It's the same for you, perhaps.
Same thing. My mom, she was, real deep into singing, and like Demetrius said, I was the one that didn't like to sing too, so
Okay.
they put
Okay.
us in a little choir, um, the younger kids, and we was kind of made to sing. So
Yeah.
I started learning how to lip sync. So I would just be up there moving my mouth, and then my mom found out about that, and kind
That was
of
the
just
very start from Michael. Michael.
yeah, yeah,
Okay. Okay.
and then from there, we lived in the same area, so we used to walk back and forth to each other's house carrying music equipment, the amplifiers, the guitars, the drums. We lived a few miles up the road from each other, so um, and that's how we all came together in the gospel realm, learning how to sing and harmonize and all that stuff.
Most of the artists from 90s R&B scene, let's say, Yeah, they come from the church, man. That's deep, man. They take the church to the street, and yeah, they make good music for. But thanks to the church, man. Thanks to the Lord.
Yeah, all praise,
uh,
yeah.
did you guys met at church, perhaps, or in the hood? How the link was formally made back then? I mean, in the late early 80s, perhaps.
So I guess what you're asking is how did we
Yeah,
officially meet?
connect. How you guys connect? Yeah, in the
How we
very first
connect?
place. Yeah.
Well, man, I mean, from my understanding, man, I mean, from what I can recollect, I just remember us linking at church and
Hmm.
my mom, like I said, my mom and his mom, man,
Yeah.
they was tight
Tight.
as
That was
thieves.
tight. That was tight.
Yeah, and then we just kind of grew up together as kids, man, going to church and all of that, man. Cause like you said, we kind of stayed in the same vicinity. We grew up on this road, Lansford Road, and y'all
Yeah.
stayed
Yeah.
up from us, of like a mile or two. And like you said, man, we would walk, and they, as kids, we play together, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes we go up to their house, walk up to their house. They might walk down, and like I said, his older brother Randy, he played guitar, and my older brothers, all of them, man, they just had this group. It was this whole like camaraderie music thing going on,
And
man. And
everybody
it's just,
learned to play by ear.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
nobody took,
Read music, none of
yeah,
that,
it's
man.
just an ear listening and,
Yeah.
listening and hearing different instruments, and everybody just picked up the instrument that they liked.
Yeah. And instinctively we just knew how to make it work, man. I mean, it was a
A
heavenly
gift. A
given.
gift. A gift.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's say a gift. Yeah, definitely.
yeah, yeah.
But beside the church choir, did you guys grew up listening music? Luther Vandross, Ray Charles, maybe, iconic legend. Did you guys grew up on that kind of music? Oh, I guess so, but let us know.
I remember being younger. I'm slightly older than Demetrius, but being around his older brothers, and they would always have different, like Isaac Hayes,
Oh,
Donny
yeah.
Hathaway. They would
Yeah.
have all of those things playing in the background, so you just kind of pick up on stuff without really knowing,
Yeah.
and it just becomes embedded in you. So that's kind of where, but I was more into, as I grew up, like I said, I didn't like to sing, so I focused more on rap, you know,
Okay, okay, okay.
KRS-One, De La Soul. Those were my type of
That,
guys that
that's
I listened to.
That's very funny that you were saying that because my last interview, shout out to Cadillac Dell, you know what I'm saying? You guys seen the interview, right? But yeah, he told me exactly the same thing. He came from the underground rap music and then he became a singer. It's very funny that you are saying that right now. Okay, I hear you. Another question for y'all, man. When and where the group was, I mean, the very early idea of let's make a group start to rise in the mind. I want to know, man. I want to know the years, around which
Meaning
years.
like the actual forming of like the early stage of Undercover. I guess
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what you.
yeah, 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 yeah. That's precisely
Well,
what I
I'll
was
let
asking.
Mike them because like I said, I was the last one to really really join. I mean, it was like I
Okay,
been a
okay.
part, but I wasn't officially a part.
Yeah,
But him and
Very
my
interesting.
brother, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
they kind
Very,
of
very
like
interesting.
tell that
Mike, let us
now.
So,
know everything.
so as I said, I was one. Once I learned that I could sing, and my sisters and brothers, we would all like that's what we done every time we got together. Not so much now because everybody is kind of spread out, but every chance we got, we was at that, a family function, a cookout or whatever. That's what the end of it would be, us sitting around singing. So. And then, like I said, once we connected with Demetrius and his family, like that's what it was all the
Yeah,
time, just singing, singing, singing. And so I learned that I could mimic music, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like I
yeah.
could voices.
We produce vocally. So,
Yeah, yeah. Like I could hear Luther Vandross and mimic his voice. Uh,
oh,
and I could, and
okay.
I, I
Huge,
had
huge.
and still got a thing to where I can learn songs really easy. So, um, I wasn't a part of any group at this time. But one of his older brothers, he was in the church at that time, and he would
Okay.
go to different programs. So he would always call me and ask me would I go with him to the church. And on the way to church, he would teach me the song that we was going
Okay.
to sing.
Okay. At the same time.
So
Okay. Okay.
at the same time, we on the way to the church, and I'm learning this song, sitting in the back seat of the car, learning this song. And then one day we was just talking, he and I was just talking, and he said he wanted to put together a group. So the first group we put together, it was like 7 people. It was called New Generation. Um, we
All
did
right.
newspaper articles, all this kind of stuff. And then from there, it kind of dwindled
Oh,
down.
no, no.
And
Can I ask when was it? Which years? Let us know.
that was early, like right in the last of 80s, early 90s, maybe 90, 91, somewhere in
Okay.
there. Um,
Another question. Sorry, it's a conversation, But do you guys plan on mimicking New Edition?
no, no, no,
Okay. Okay.
no.
Just asking,
No,
though. Just asking.
that wasn't the plan. It was just, we had a love, a love for the art, love for music, love for
Yeah.
singing.
It was huge
And
back then. It was huge.
yeah, and we
Very
love
huge.
singing together,
Yeah.
you know.
Being
Um,
together. Yeah.
yeah, we love being,
Mm.
like he said, our moms became best friends, so we was always around each other. You know what I'm saying? They was into church missionary work, so somebody was at somebody's house. And
Chilling.
that's kind of,
Chilling.
yeah,
Hanging out
yeah,
in the car.
chilling, hanging out, eating, playing spades, and singing. Singing was the major part of it. And so that was the first
Group.
kind of R&B kind of group that we had that we created. And then those
Did you
members
guys? Oh, hold on. Did you guys record something? Came up with shows, concerts, stuff like that, or not at all?
we only wrote songs. We did a couple of we had newspaper articles like that, but we
Okay.
never
Okay.
really got out, and did any shows. But we
Okay.
had some good exposure. And then it ended up being just the other guy, me and Calvin. And we was just sitting around one day and he asked me what I thought about creating a four-man R&B group. And I was like, cool, yeah, let's do it. So we started, looking for members, of course, writing songs and stuff like that. And that's kind of how Undercover originated. We wasn't Undercover at the time. That
Can
wasn't
I
our
can
name.
I ask the name at the time that
The
you
name at
guys
that
were
time
under?
was Just For You.
Just for you. All right. All
That
right.
was
I hear
that was
you.
the original name of before we became Undercover. That actually was where Demetrius came in at, and then
Yeah.
we searched for another name and we came up with Undercover.
So just for you was around which years?
It was around 90, 91.
Okay,
Uh,
early late 90s, early 90s. Okay, all right, all right. So Demetrius Khan, why Demetrius? Can I ask
we
if,
was
if you don't mind?
well, we was actually it was me and his brother, and we was auditioning
Yeah.
for people to be the third man singing. And all the people we was auditioning for, Demetrius was just in and out.
Yeah,
He
I
was
was a
Yeah,
kid.
always around, always around.
drummer, playing the drums and stuff like that.
Talented, skill. So
Talented and could sing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
and
And
genetically, pardon me, but genetically he
yeah,
has the same, voice as his brother. So the match
right,
was perfect, let's say.
right. And we already sung
Yeah, we
together
grew
and
up
all
singing
that.
together,
So
so we knew how to
yeah,
how to fit in when it was time to harmonize and where it's like we finding your note when the songs strike out. We just knew how to find and move
right.
around and fall in place, man. So it becomes this harmony thing. You know what I'm saying? And back then I'm like him. I was more. I always kind of I looked it up to them, man. They was older than me and they was, doing their thing in the streets and they still would take out time to stop and rehearsal and I saw them taking notice I took notice to them really. I said, man, they really forming this thing. And me, I would just be in and out. I like to hang around where they was at and I come in and out. And it was like they be auditioning the members, and then one day, and it's a lot of times I'll be there, and then they be trying to show the third guy how to sing the part, and then Mike or Kevin may be like, "Hey man, hold this note, show them how this note go," and
Hmm.
then I'll do it, and then they were just like, "Why don't you just join
Yeah.
the group?" You know
It
what I'm
made
saying?
sense, man. It made sense,
Yeah,
you
and
know.
I mean,
Dope. That's dope to hear from you, man. Hear from the original member, man. I'm like, I'm connected, man. I feel y'all. I feel y'all. So, Demetrius, you were kind of honored. You're kind of honored to be in the group
yeah,
with your
absolutely,
other
yeah, yeah,
brothers, and yeah,
yeah.
you as you pay respect to them. Another question that come up to my mind right now: our group is kind of formed because it's a very interesting question. Do you guys form a group like we homies, let's shake hands, let's build something, yeah, we dope, or perhaps you choose member regarding their voice, how they sound? Let us know. It could be a very interesting question.
I think we was more so just looking for that right fit. Because when we started doing talent shows and stuff like that, we did have another member. Um, his name was Dwayne.
Yeah.
Um,
Shout out to
yeah,
Dwayne.
shout out to
Shout out to
Dwayne.
him.
That's my bro, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we did a lot of shows. Um, but unfortunately, he didn't make the undercover. He was a part of Just for You. And we had several other members too. But it just made more better sense because like I said, we was always around each other. The other members lived someplace else, so it was kind of difficult to get together and rehearse. But with me and Demetrius and the other brother, like we was always around each
Together.
other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? We
okay.
lived in the same place, lived in the same household, so rehearsal was easy. His voice matched what we was trying to do, and so it just made sense.
Yeah.
It was natural harmony, man. Naturally
Yeah.
Yeah.
fine, spontaneous. Uh, can I ask when were record the first demo of Undercover? Because people won't know that. The demo you try and shop, you know what I mean? To the record label. Let us know.
Well,
Uh,
do we go back? Do we start with the see, Just for You had a demo too
yeah.
before we recorded the
Yeah.
actual demo that got T Ray's attention. So
Hmm.
you remember when we
I
did that with Jerry?
I don't know exactly the time frame, but
Yeah.
I do know the guy was in Gastonia, right?
Yeah,
He was
yeah,
he
with
was
Jerry. Yeah,
yeah,
when
his
I
studio was in Gastonia. Time frame of recording that I can't really pinpoint, but you
So
know,
the
it was
title,
early.
maybe the title of the song. If you don't remember the time, the title of
I
each
know we
song.
had 8 songs on there. We
Yeah.
did an 8 song demo. Um,
Uh,
It,
I think
it,
one of the songs was what I want to rock with you.
yeah,
I want
yeah,
to rock with you.
yeah.
Um, Man, that was so long ago that one sticks out in my mind.
I told you I was gonna dig deep, man.
Yeah, yeah, and we still, and actually, we did that under our first, well, under our management. Dennis
Yeah,
Cunningham.
yeah.
Shouts out to him, Denny Boy Production. We did that under his, under his supervision. He kind of made all that happen with Jerry when we recorded that
Hmm.
first demo, and actually, he still has that. It's on cassette tape. Still
Whoa,
have that early demo.
Yeah.
You know what I
that's
mean?
very interesting for me, for the fan that
Yeah,
I am.
it is. And then, like Mike said, that was early 90s.
Okay,
That was probably 91, 92, and
Yeah.
then it transitioned from there into the real demo that got T-Ray's attention.
Hmm.
But
okay,
again,
okay.
Mike and Calvin initially started that demo
Hmm.
process. It
You
wasn't,
you
I
were
would
you weren't in that part of the.
the first part of that demo when y'all went to
Okay,
When they went
Yeah.
to Bubba's in South
Yeah.
Carolina, that's how DK became into
Became in
play.
the yeah. Yeah.
DK, the fourth
okay.
member in the group that
The
made the music,
producer, the producer,
the producer, right,
okay, yeah,
right.
right,
See,
right,
but
right,
that
right, right.
process, when they first started going, it was just Mike and Calvin went down and they
Hmm.
started recording at
Okay.
Bubba's first. You
Hmm.
see what I'm saying?
Can
So,
can I ask if it was who came up with the idea of writing, producing the demo? Do you remember, Mike, perhaps, who produced, who
Um,
wrote?
yeah, a lot of writing, Calvin did.
Okay, on his
Uh,
own?
like I said, I didn't, my first writing was rap. That's in poetry. That was my first art of writing.
I,
As far as the music stuff, he did most of the writing. And then DK, who became our producer, he wrote
Yeah.
also. So they would collab and write the songs, and then we would just format them and stuff like that. So we ended up going to a studio in Lancaster or Lancaster, South Carolina, and that's how we met DK. And it just, man, I mean, you know how when you meet somebody you just click?
chemistry, chemistry.
Yeah, and that's what it was, man. And so he became
Natural
the fourth,
blend. Yeah.
yeah, he became the fourth and final member.
And
Um,
why
and, and
why why did you guys choose to join a producer to a three male R&B trio?
we didn't have a producer
Okay.
at that time. So, and
It was
he didn't,
needed. It was needed.
yeah, and he didn't have singers. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? He was just in this studio making music, him and a friend guy of his, and we ended up going to the studio, me and Calvin, and we met them, and he heard us sing, and we heard some of his tracks, and um I remember the first song that we did with him was called Baby Turn Off the Lights.
Whoa.
And it was written by him and produced by him.
Fire.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't tease me like that, man. Don't tease me like
yeah.
that. Because I'm a
Fire.
fan. I repeat, I'm a fan, man. Demetrius was kind enough to send me the song that we're gonna play right now. But last question before we get to the article, because yeah, we got surprise for you guys. Stay tuned. But hold on, are you guys shop your demo in order to get a record label deal? I want to know.
Um, Actually, it was somebody like Demetrius mentioned earlier, T Ray. His name is Todd Ray. He
They
was actually from the same
Lancaster.
place where DK was from, and they knew each other.
Yeah, him and DK was tied, was linked to one another. DK
Hmm.
was always doing beats and giving them to T Ray, trying to impress him to bring him on as a producer, trying to get
Hmm.
work inside the industry because T Ray, he was a part of a legendary like hip hop group. That's how he got in the game. And when after his career kind of descended, he started producing. He produced for House of Pain, Boss, all these
Whoa,
people, man.
whoa, huge
And
joint.
DK, being him and DK was both from Lancaster. DK would always send his demos, go to the studio where Mike and them met DK, and he would do a bunch of tracks and send them to him. But the tracks solidified them having a cordial relationship where he would receive tracks, but he really didn't take nothing serious with DK until
Yeah.
we got Mike and them did the songs with DK, and we started working with DK. And when we done the demo, he sent that same demo to T Ray, and that's when T Ray took notice. Was like, "Whoa, wait a minute, what we got here?" You know what I'm
We
saying?
got
No,
something
I'm being
here.
honest.
We got
Yeah,
something.
yeah, seriously,
Now
yeah,
you got some.
yes. And
Yeah,
when
I
he
got
he
something.
called DK, was like, "Yo, so what is this? Who is these guys?" And he was like, "Oh, that's this new group that we formed." And he was
Yeah.
like, "Hey, man."
That's dope,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? We can make something happen. And,
Whoa, whoa.
like I said, I don't want to get too far ahead of the story, but that's what led to us getting the deal. Then
Yeah.
T Ray talked to us and they set it up and we all drove up. That's a whole nother crazy story. None of us had license. We crammed in this little Suzuki Sidekick and we drove
Yep.
from here to New York,
New York. Yeah.
and
Whoa.
that's when we came up with the demo with Larry
Very,
Slave on it in
yeah,
T Ray's basement. Man, we got lost in a snowstorm.
very little
Man,
money.
12-hour drive turned into 24-hour drive. It was just
Yeah,
crazy.
it was
None of
bad.
us had license, man. It was
Whoa.
just grace was on us. Our mothers and ancestors' prayers was over us and covered us, man. It was crazy experience, man, like no other. Man, this
That's
could be a movie.
yeah.
To be honest, man, what we talking about
And
now, this could be a
yeah,
movie,
that's
dude.
the greatness of starting in church, man, because those people was praying for us
Yeah.
for, travel and
Whoa.
all.
On your way to New York.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
praying
yeah.
for y'all.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nobody had no license, man. None of us had license. No lie, bro. Like for I ain't gonna say we were criminals, but it might have been like that. Might
it
be
was
all
dangerous.
crammed.
It was dangerous.
Yeah, man. Got caught up in this bad snowstorm, got lost, and bro had to drive
Yeah,
like
it's a
20 miles per
movie.
hour out.
It's a
Yeah,
movie,
man.
man. Spielberg can produce. Let's call Spielberg one time. We
Yeah,
tell with Spielberg.
yeah.
We need a movie right now. But are you guys so you guys had shop the demo? You get when the contract got signed. I want to know. Yeah, I guess you
Um,
remember.
yeah, I remember a lot, man.
That's what
The
you.
contract got signed in 93.
Yeah. In the
Um,
latter part
Yeah.
of
like yeah, about the end of 93. Um, and we was still here in North Carolina. We had went to, like Demetrius said, we went up to New York, recorded in his basement. Um, Came back home. He shot that demo to the labels that he knew. He was, in with the labels because, like
yeah,
Demetrius
he was
said, he had
producing
produced
for
for a lot
artists,
of
man.
people, man.
Major people.
Um,
Okay.
and
All right.
we all came back home, and we was constantly in contact with him. And we, matter of fact, we flew up to meet with what, two, three labels,
Yeah, yeah,
back and forth, because the with him shopping at different labels, they wanted to meet us.
yeah.
So we flew up a couple of times to meet with different labels. They flew us
Can
up.
I ask which ones? Which ones at the time?
Um,
Do you remember? Could be interesting.
we initially ended up signing with Tommy Boy, but it was RCA.
Oh,
Um, there was another spin-off of Universal. I can't remember exactly what, because they had so many
yeah. Branch.
labels.
Let's
Yeah,
say
yeah.
branch.
Um,
Yes, yes.
Under that umbrella,
I
yeah.
can't remember
Yeah.
exactly, which ones it was. But I do know we went and met with three
So
different labels.
why you guys choose Tommy Boy over the others? Could
That
be
was a
interesting
that
to
was
know.
another Deja Lon.
Yeah.
Deja Lon was one of the companies. They was a brand new studio up in Rochester, New York.
Mhm.
Matter of fact, we drove there. We drove there to go meet with them. The studio was brand new. They was looking for artists to sign. Matter of fact, it's the same studio that Jodeci went and
Well,
recorded.
it was in Runchester.
Yeah, Rochester, New York.
Whoa.
That's the same studio that Jodeci went and recorded Diary of a Mad Band.
Yeah.
Boy,
Um,
legendary classic album,
yeah,
man.
exactly.
Phenomenal,
But
phenomenal.
originally we was the first R&B group that they wanted to utilize that studio, even before Jodeci recorded that.
Whoa.
So,
That sounds
um,
incredible.
but we initially signed with Tommy Boy because of just how everything, they hadn't had an R&B group before. And they was really they really had the best deal
Okay.
on the table for us. They was very excited. We wasn't really gonna have another R&B group on the label to compete with,
Right.
so they was giving us, all the marketing and backing that, we felt like we would need. So it just made sense for us, and we all agreed to it. So
So you got signed. What next? Did you guys start to writing, producing, get the craft
well,
done, the material
let,
done?
let me
Let
let
us
me
know.
throw this caveat in. We got signed, we came back home, and I went to jail.
Oh God
Bro, they was on some
damn, Mike,
those.
what happened? What did you do,
Hold on,
man?
let
What did you
me
do,
just
man?
say
Yeah,
earlier, man.
that's all a
We
part of the
was,
making, man.
we was,
They
we
was
was,
street dudes,
we
man.
was in the
They was
streets.
in the streets doing their thing, man. For real, for
What
real.
you was doing bad, doing dirt,
I
whatever.
wasn't, I wasn't doing right. Let me put it like,
I don't want to get too much
yeah,
into
I wasn't doing
that.
right. Let me say that because sometimes we
Okay,
do
okay.
bad, but
Yeah.
depending on the situation, it can be good for what we need personally. But I wasn't doing right. Let me put it like
Trust
that.
me, they had reputations around here, bro.
I
They had.
trust you on that. I trust you without a single doubt. But
So we came home, and
yeah.
we had to wait till everything was finalized, and they sent us a expense to take care of any financial situations that, we might have had here, while they, look for us a living space there.
Yeah.
And I remember me and Calvin was sitting in my yard one night. It was probably 7-ish sometime, and we were
Mhm.
sitting out there listening to some music, sipping on a few cold ones, and we seen this car go past my house, but then it hit brakes really hard. And so now we're wondering like, who is that? So it backed up, pulled in the yard, and it was T-Ray. So he had drove down here to bring us the contracts to sign. Of
Whoa.
course, we went and got with Demetrius and got with DK. We all met up and signed the contracts, and then it was just
Do
waiting.
you recall the date? The date, the time?
I don't recall the date, but it was latter part of '93. I don't
Oh, okay,
I don't
okay.
know the exact date, but it was it
Mhm.
was latter part of '93.
Interesting.
Um,
Okay.
and what maybe about 3 weeks, a month, maybe something like
Mhm.
that time frame. We
Yeah,
packed
they
all our
got our
stuff
stuff.
and
Yeah, got our stuff together, man. They gave us time to tie up loose ends here. And to be honest with you, man, like I was still on the fence about going. I really was, man, because I was more
yeah.
just I didn't. I mean, I knew it was real, but it was like I didn't know if that was what I wanted to do. But you know what I mean? They gave me kind of. It wasn't really an ultimatum, but they really was like, man, you don't want to miss out on this opportunity. So. I got my stuff together and left. I had a little girlfriend here. You know how it was, man. Back then,
The
I was the
lifestyle.
youngest one in the group, but I didn't want to leave that. But all in all, we packed up. Man, we got our stuff together. They sent the money. We again, all us in the U-Haul driving the U-Haul.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got no
The
license. We
biggest
packed the
U-Haul
biggest
in
Whoa.
U-Haul,
there.
like
Once
26.
again.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
okay.
driving to New York, knocking over, turning the
DK
things,
get
knocking over
lost.
signs.
You got
Yeah,
all
Y'all,
man.
this.
y'all bad
Still,
guys for real.
still
The
on
bad
Brooklyn,
guys
man,
for real.
for real, man. It, like I said, man, this
Dangerous.
could be a movie. I can't
Yeah.
make this up, man. And
Perhaps no.
we all made it, man.
Let me say this. Perhaps it's the beauty of the story. You know what I mean?
It
Wanted
is, man.
to catch this once in a lifetime opportunity, and you went all in, and all out. So respect, man. Salute for
Yeah,
real.
they got us a place. They got us a brownstone right there in Flatbush, Brooklyn, and
Hmm.
we moved. We got there, man. Thanks, to the Heavenly Father. We all got there, man. We made it, and we started unloading the U-Haul, man, and getting settled in. We got settled in, turned the U-Haul in, and that was home, man. And we just started.
So you
They
moved to
arranged
North
studio
Carolina to
New
Yep, to
York.
New York, to
New
Brooklyn.
York,
Brooklyn.
and so
Yep,
it's there that you guys start to record and everything
yeah,
in the studio over
yeah,
there to Tommy
yeah.
Bog's house. Okay, Tommy Bog's studios. Okay, all right. I got the idea. Um, can I ask, was the process of recording an, an album? So DK was the producer, all right? We know that. Who were who were behind, the writing, but behind the vocalization, harmonization? I want to know everything, man. Let us know. Bring it on.
Well, like Mike said, man, I think what it was, like, I just think, man, it was a more of a togetherness thing. Calvin and DK was doing more so the buck of the writing.
Hmm.
Now, when we got there, the process kind of stayed the same, and we still would rehearsal. They would come up with songs, and then we all would collectively start,
Yeah.
just like when we was in DK and I'm sorry, T Ray's basement, creating the demo
Hmm.
with T Ray that got us the deal. We was doing it collectively,
Right.
man. You know what I'm saying? We was doing that collectively, but it ended up Calvin and him ended up getting all the credits for the songs. We didn't get the credits. But saying that to say this, when we got to New York, process kind of was the same then until things kind of shifted, man.
Mm-hmm.
We was still rehearsing, coming up with the songs. DK would be making the tracks. And mind you, T Ray was producing, T Ray was the executive producer. He was producing joints on the album too,
Hmm.
and which is gonna lead us to Quan. You know Quan.
Oh, yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
T Ray,
Quantity.
yeah, see,
Oh,
all of this, man. T
RIP.
Ray
Shout
took,
out to him, man.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just in case you don't know, Mike, years ago, I won
Yeah,
his demo cassette tape through eBay, through a seller in USA. So I have
Okay.
one of y'all unreleased joint on it because he produced it. Come on
Yeah.
over.
yeah.
Come on over.
Yeah.
It's
Come
the Common
on. Yeah.
Cupo version.
Right.
I have it. I
Okay.
have it.
You got, is the
It's there.
remix to come over on there too?
The remix?
Yeah. You don't have that, see?
No. There is a remix.
I got one up on you.
No, 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 no. Don't blaze me up like that, man. Don't start the
I got
fire,
one
man.
up
Don't
on
start. You know, I'm kind of shocked right now, man. But hold on, we talk about that later. So, how you met D? Can you tell me how you met Kwan Cupo? Say that again.
You talking about Quan, Big Quan?
Kwan,
You
yeah,
talking about
Kwan
yeah?
Cupo,
Well,
yeah.
that was through T Ray. That was like
Okay,
I said,
okay,
T
okay.
Ray had relationships because he was producing major people, so he had relationships with people like Eric Sermon, all these people. You know, Quan also produced on that Most Beautifulest Thing. That's him
Yeah,
singing
yeah, that's
hook
the
on that
original
too.
producer of
Yeah,
the joint. Yeah,
right. So
nobody know
it
that.
was
Nobody know that.
right. Nah, nobody did know that, and he produced a couple of tracks with Eric Sermon too on Keith Murray
I think he
album. But
produced. Sorry, pardon me to cut you, but I think he produced also Rockefeller from Redman and a
Yeah.
group that was signed under Def Jam record. Nobody know about that group 309. One of my favorite group 309 unreleased group on the Def Jam recording.
right, but I
He
think
produced half of the album, and the rest of the half of the album it was produced by Tim and Bob. Just
right,
for the record. Just for the record.
Here's another caveat for you. Now, I have family out on Long Island that are really good friends with Keith and Redman and Method and Eric Sermon. So when
Whoa,
I moved to
close,
New when
close
I moved
circle. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
like close. Like when I moved to when we moved to
Whoa.
Brooklyn and I would go out there, you know, sometimes to Long Island or they would come and pick me up and all of that stuff. Like that's who I would be around over there.
Okay,
Those
so you kind of went around those guys. So okay, okay,
Yeah, but you know, not knowing that my family was close knit with them. That's, you know, that was kind of, and later on down the road, you know, we actually, well, I was kind of involved in a project that Calvin and Keith Murray did together. It never came out, but
okay,
so
okay, okay. I hear you.
lot of history, man.
Yeah, yeah. I guess so. Let's go back to Tommy Boy's album process of recording a Tommy Boy album. One question here. So, did Tommy Boy record label ask you to write a certain song and how to write them, or not at all? Did you have the freedom to do whatever you want on the song, or not?
yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
Okay,
yeah,
total
okay,
free.
okay,
yeah,
okay, okay.
yeah.
So tell me about your, yeah, Tommy Boy unreleased album process.
And the recording, the creative process, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so pretty much the creative process was kind of the same, and then it's just kind of gradually started shifting. Like DK would make the beats because he was the internal producer, and plus T Ray was producing as well. T Ray was the executive producer, and we would of course, we all stayed together. We had a house there, a place there, a brownstone, and we would just DK would come up with tracks, and we would get together and we would rehearsal a couple of times a week, and we would come up with lyrics. Where Calvin or DK as making the tracks, he may would come up with words, and then him and Calvin would put them together, and then me and Mike would, we would throw our ideas in too, and that's how we would formulate the songs, and then we would scrunch them, come up with the hooks. We get the harmonies right on that, and then Calvin would work on the verses or DK, and that
What
was the process, man.
was one person responsible for the writing or the harmonization or vocalization? I don't know what to say about that. Or every member at once, like you just say, one ID there, one ID there. Let me know.
Yeah. That's every song. Like most artists that write in groups, you know, they're whatever idea they're writing from, they kind of structure the whole song, you know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
then, you know,
Yeah.
as it get laid out, like, you know, you would have this idea to come in, this idea, or, you know, let's harmonize here, let's do their background like this, so now it becomes structured. Some artists, like solo artists, like when I write now, Demetrius right now, we just write because we're individuals. So we write the whole structure of what we hear internal.
Yeah.
Um, and so, now, when you go to the studio to record it now, you mimic all of those parts that you put in place. In a group, it's different because you got other members that now you got to utilize their, voice or whatever in that structure of that song.
So I want y'all to talk about the article first, then we go through the song and play some snippet. So stay tuned, y'all, because we got some exclusive unreleased stuff that never been heard before. Yeah, I want y'all to talk about that. Boom. Let me know if you see. Yeah, you might see. Yeah, you see the stuff, right? It's
Oh yeah.
the Word Up Fall 95. And
Yeah.
guess what? You guys had an article, right?
Yep.
Yes.
The article is never seen before, unreleased picture from the article. You got Calvin in the middle, right?
No, Calvin on the left,
Yeah.
On the
all the
left.
way
Oh,
to
my
the
bad,
left.
my bad, my bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Calvin is on the left. Demetrius is on the rich, is on the middle.
Yeah.
And Mike is on the right, right?
Yeah. Mike is between me and
I'm
Calvin.
the only one with
Okay,
sunglasses.
yeah. That,
And DK Derek Kirkland, he's far our right with the
Yeah.
striped shirt. He was the producer, in-group producer and writer,
amazing picture. Which place was took?
This was actually at an industry party, man,
Yeah.
around in
Okay.
it happened around early 95.
Yeah.
We was at an industry party that Tommy Boy wanted us to go to. They had us going to industry parties, mingling with other
All the major
artists.
artists
Yeah,
at that
man.
time,
Yeah,
man.
who was
Was
having
the album already recorded at that point or not?
Some of it.
yeah, the
Some of it.
majority of it
Okay.
was,
Yeah.
Okay.
Majority of it
We
was
go we
done.
go through it. But I have the article and let's read about it. If you don't mind, of course, let me read it out loud. Never seen article before. So we're the magazine, right?
yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Okay, let me read. But I don't know if my English is still dope, but let me try something. We felt like at one point we were at one of the industry best kept secret. Jodeci, Silk, and Boys to Men are out there. I feel like we're just as good, but nobody know much about us right now. We are undercover, said Calvin Richardson, lead singer of Tommy Boy record newest R&B group Undercover. Richardson along with his brother Demetrius Richardson, cousin Michael O, and friend Derek Kirkland. You guys heard that? Group
That's right.
name, group member name. Are featured on the New Jersey Drive Volume 1 soundtrack. We'll be talking about that a little bit later on with their single Love Slave. The group, who hail from North Carolina, has been singing together for 5 years. After driving to New York, true storm, a snowstorm, and all that. Now we know some details,
Yeah,
some
that's the inside
some
information
crucial
you got.
detail, yeah, let's save that for later. But, has been singing together. I've been singing together for 5 years. After driving to New York, they made a demo and chopped it. Tommy Boy came up with the best offer and they signed. All through Calvin Richardson felt that vocally people might put them in an area of jealousy because they are from the same background, he explained. We have a new style. We have our own identity. I used to sing with JoJo and Casey before they became Joe the Sea. When they were little Cedric and the Alley Singer, a gospel group. I always grew up singing in church, but after a while, we got into different things. The debut tentative title Love Drop, and that's why I wanted to read that article to get to that point. Love Drop, which feature tempo song singing over hip hop beat and ballad. It's mostly produced by Ray, with some song produced by Kurt Lang. Guys, let us know. Let us know everything and anything that crossed to your mind right now. First thing first, how you guys ended up on New Jersey Drive O.S.T. Let us know with Love Slave Banger. You join. Hot join, man.
Well, how that came about, Tommy Boy was handling the soundtrack for the New Jersey Drive movie, and being that they was handling that, they felt like that would be a good way to introduce us through the Love Slave single, because that was one of the main singles that got us our deal with them. And being that they was hosting the soundtrack for the movie, they wanted to go that route to introduce the song, to put the song on the soundtrack. That's how the song was landed on the New Jersey Drive soundtrack. That
What
was
was
their
it
way of.
originally? It's single, perhaps, for the new coming album? It's single,
Yeah,
perhaps?
it was going to be the
Okay,
single. Yeah,
okay,
that was
okay,
their
okay.
way of breaking
hmm
it. The first
hmm
way they decided they wanted to break the single.
So who came up with the let's blaze some, man. We need to hear some. But y'all already know the sound, but we need to hear some, you know what I mean? But let me know if you hear the sound.
Okay.
I don't want it to be too loud, you know what I mean? But track list is ready already.
All right.
Yeah, Love Slave. Come on. Chris and Michael Hall. Let's go, y'all. No, wait, it's not Love. My bad. Hold on. Yeah, that's the one. I want y'all to come in. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead. Everything you have
Oh,
to say,
we
say it.
just listening, man.
Shout out to AJ, man. AJ is the rapper. The name of the
Yeah,
rapper.
Yeah,
man.
I
yeah.
didn't know that. Demetrius told me a
Okay.
few weeks ago. I
Girl, I've always looked for a woman like you. Oh, lady.
Yeah.
Now that
I,
I
how
found
you guys came up with the idea, the concept of Love Slave, the beats, singing, harmony?
oh, baby.
Um,
If you want to comment on
actually,
it,
Let you slip
the
away.
track actually was a T-Ray produced track, with some original, other added instruments from DK. Um, and this is one of the songs we came up with when we took the drive to T-Ray's house and recorded in his basement. This was one of the original songs that we wrote, sitting in his basement.
was it the very first song you guys put for Tommy record album or not?
No.
Okay,
This was the song that was on the demo that we recorded at T-Ray's house.
okay, before being signed, right? Okay.
Inside.
So you guys came up with this one, but it became a hit single because it was very well received and appreciated. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Um, who came up with the lyrics? Who wrote the lyrics? Stuff like that. I want y'all to comment on that.
I think, like I said, that was a collective effort, man. I
Okay,
mean,
okay.
I can't say exactly who came up with it. You know
I
what I mean?
can.
Okay, well,
I
there
can.
it is.
Undercover.
Yeah,
Undercover came up with Love Slave.
yeah. It was a
Okay.
collective effort,
Yeah,
man.
that was everybody as a whole.
Yep.
So
Us-
it wasn't just one person sat down to write a Love Slave. It was undercover. That's when we became Undercover, the group, the writing, calamity of four members coming together to come up produce a hit song.
Uh, can I ask another question? But it will be for the collector, the ones that collect physical stuff like vinyl record, cassette tape. Why you guys never release anything on cassette tape, on vinyl record, on CDs? Can I ask? It would be a very interesting question to ask.
So you were saying basically why nothing was ever
Yeah,
released no more
yeah,
than
yeah,
on the
yeah.
soundtrack?
As a single track, as a hit single.
I think, man, it was all of that when because the group started disbanded. The group disbanded, man, and I would think some unsatisfied discrepancies with the label, man, where they wasn't really, they loved what we had, but they just felt like it was still a little more that they was that they wasn't
for.
that they was looking for and expecting out of us, man. It started sounding too much like a solo artist
Right.
album. And they was, you know what I'm saying?
And to back up what he's saying, even though we had total freedom of what we wrote and what we recorded, they overall had the the ideal of what they liked and what they wanted to pick.
Exactly.
So even though they didn't try to control us, it's what we recorded, but they did give input as to, well, you need more songs in this direction, more songs, like this, like a Love Slave, like a My, and so
they kind of give you direction on where to go.
Yeah.
Okay,
right.
okay. Even you had freedom.
What they assume would be a good hit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, which leads us back. Now it leads us to, that's why Quan was pulled in.
Exactly.
Because they was like, the music started sounding too similar, man. Like, as far as the production with T-Ray and DK. DK wasn't getting enough of his input. Yes, his music wasn't really, enough of that wasn't incorporated, man. And they was like, they kind of felt like they signed the group and it started feeling more of like
mechanically,
it was just engineered. T-Ray and Calvin thing, you know what I'm saying? It just started sounding, they was just like, they wanted to hear more input from the other members as well, like an equal input. And it was just different discussions, man. You know what I'm saying? They liked it, what they had, what was being given, what was being delivered to them, but they were just like, they got to the point to where, and then they got to the point to where they kind of felt like the album was starting to sound too much like just one person. You know what I'm saying? From
not hearing the other member. Yeah.
Yes, it started sounding more like a solo project, man.
Like a solo thing.
I
Okay.
mean, and not to take nothing from nothing that we done, all of that was fire and it was good.
Definitely.
Everything just kind of started disbanding from that point, man. And the other parts of that, let me throw this in there.
No problem.
We got the biggest deal. They went back and gave us an extra 100 and something thousand.
Yeah, we got the biggest.
Yeah, we got the biggest deal for the first artist they ever signed at Tommy Boy up to that point. Now, after us, I don't know, because they went back and even gave the first part of the deal, I think, was for like 250, 225. Then they turned around and gave T-Ray an additional 125,000. Yeah, and they was like, and I guess they just felt like, well, with us doing that and overextending ourselves, like, we still feel like something is missing here. And they were just telling us, I just remember having meetings and sitting in the meetings, which I didn't really have nothing to say, really, man. I just more was listening and observing. And I knew exactly where they was coming from. I just think they kind of felt like, for them to give that much money, they felt like they was expecting a little more, man. Even though what you hearing is great, but then
it's dope, man.
They just feel complete to them.
Exactly. They were just saying it started seeming like it just the same sound, because you got Calvin was the lead singer, but all of us sung, and they wanted a little more diversity in there with everybody contributing and being heard a little more versus us just.
I heard what you're saying, but
no, and that's real. That's what happened, man. That's
but what I don't understand is that at one point at a time, you have to follow the fashion, the trend. So you have to sound like similar group. You have to sound like Silk, Jodeci, Intro, H-Town, and all that. So I don't understand why. Perhaps it's like you just said, one person, one artist album, kind of. But since you brought that up with Kowan Cupo, rest in peace, shout out to him, and all he did, man, his work was incredible, phenomenal. Let's come with another snippet, shall we?
Yes, I'm on.
So it's the Kowan Cupo demo cassette tape that I have. Let's hear that, man.
I got to turn this one up from this end, bro. This was my joint.
The Quan was amazing, man. He was an amazing guy.
So tell me everything you know, man. Tell me everything you know about this.
Easy to, communicate with, man. He's, great producer, man. That's an overall outstanding person, man.
Can you tell me how he was introduced to y'all?
Through T-Right.
Okay, wait. I just say earlier, yeah.
He was brought in as an additional producer, man, to give us a different, variety of music. And this is what he offered to us. So it was incredible, man.
Was he already working with Def Squad at that time with Eric Sermon and them? Okay. So it's around the same time, right? So he came up with the lyrics or the song, the track only, the beat only?
Actually, we did the remix the same.
So you tell me there is a remix of that?
Yes.
I don't have a copy of that.
If you want me to link you with his brother, I have his brother on my Facebook, and we talk about that later. But I have two versions on that, but it's the same beat, so I don't think I have the remix myself. So if you don't have it, I don't have it. But it's dope song, man, dope song on the real. Slow jam and all that. Same question: who came up with the lyrics? Harmonizing vocal.
Quan wrote that.
Okay.
He wrote that, and he placed all of us tone-wise where he wanted us to sing it. He wanted us to sing harmony-wise and all of that, man.
You go back to what I was saying earlier. Him as a producer or writer, he already had a format in his head, what he wrote. You know what I'm saying? So he already knew by listening to us where he wanted each one of us as individual vocally.
So once again, they gave y'all direction
yes.
to where they were thinking about, the final product. Okay, all right. Yeah, that's dope song, man. You keep that kind of song on the low with your girlfriend, you know what I mean? Candlelight and wine. Yeah, it will work. It will work fine, yeah. Still don't know why it didn't come out, but I would say that for each and every song, man. I see, as Demetrius, shout out to Demetrius, he sent me, he was kind enough to send me the song. Shout out to you, man. Why there is two versions of that song? Can I ask?
To give a different outlook. Back then in the 90s, people were big on doing remixes and
that was a thing. That was a big thing.
It was big. You don't see that much now, but that's why there was another version of it.
And the remix is totally different with a different beat, different instrumental.
That again?
I say the remix of that joint, Come On Over.
Yes.
Was it different, totally different with another?
You know what? You said you have two. I see two versions on there. That might be it. Well, I call it a remix, but
I can put the second version, but it's the same beat, It's the same instrumental.
Yeah, it's just that one got drops and all of that stuff. So maybe that's.
So you mean some edit? Okay.
Yeah.
With another intro, right?
Another intro, different drops,
Perhaps it's this one, I don't know. Let me you guys.
There's a remix, a different version, a different mix of the same song.
Do you think it's this one?
The beat, the beat, he changed the
The vocal are kind of slightly different, it's slightly different on the beat.
It is. And Quan was incredible, man. He was definitely an anointed producer. He was at the time, man.
And as you see, this version here has drops, like how DJ would do DJ drops. This version on this
Okay,
remix
okay, I
has the
understand
drops.
now. I understand now. Did you guys only record one song with Kawan or just one with Kawan?
Recorded one. He had another one that he didn't record it though, but he had another one that he presented. He didn't. I don't think we all agreed on it or whatever.
I think it was more so T-Ray. It was a budget thing. Yeah, T-Ray didn't want to. It was T-Ray's overall decision because of budget-wise. He didn't want to. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to kick out. We wanted to do it, bro. Listen to this. This is incredible, man.
Yes,
You know what I'm
that's
saying, bro?
amazing.
Bro,
Amazing work,
can't go
man.
wrong with his
Amazing
production, writing, man. You know what I'm saying?
So you guys told me that you have another song with Korn, right?
We was gonna do it. We was planning to do it, but they could never work it out budget-wise. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, I got it now.
It was
Amazing.
all forward. It was just great. You know, it was this producer of the album that was over the budget. So
Did you guys used to hanging out with him after recording the song? You know what I mean? Chilling.
yeah, a little bit, man. He was a good dude, man. Like Mike said, great overall dude, humble guy, man. Real meek, man. Background about like I was, man. Just real humble dude, super talented, man. What I liked about him, man, like Mike said, he would listen to everybody. He studied everybody's voice. And he knew what he wanted, man. And he knew where to place us at. You know what I'm saying? Like all those parts he had us singing, and he told us how those parts
It was
go.
his doing. Okay. But on his demo cassette tape, I have him singing as a singing artist. I know for sure the fact that he was singing too. Is that right? Is that correct? Okay. I remember now. Just to let you know, paying tribute, Korn, Cupo, with peace. Another snippet for y'all, man. Yeah, that's when it's good, man. I have to, you know.
Now this is DK's production here. Yeah, he got it.
That's another great song by Undacova, My Body. Let's go, y'all. Anything you want to say, just say, man. Check it out, man. Pay attention. Never heard before.
Time and time again. When you get up and leave, until you come back, my body's not the same. Girl, it's so strange that I savor your flavor. My body craves for you. I know it's driving me crazy, but what am I gonna do?
Body of work, man. This guy was
Say something.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna go on record. Nothing he's done will ever top that.
Everything has been said, man. Everything has been said. I can cut the interview now, man. I can finish that on that.
Oh yeah.
No, man, it's
Yeah.
top.
I mean, I'm
top
just
notch
saying,
quality,
man. Me personally, I just feel like, man, bruh, that's so disheartening and disappointing, man. Disappointing to hear this caliber of music, man, to where egos, you let someone's ego, man, just mess it all up, man. It's crazy, man. This music is phenomenal, man. This music still sounds like
it's something else, man. It's above average.
it's incredible, man. I mean, it was an honor to even
for me.
part of that,
It was called to be a classic, for real. I'm not lying. It's called to be a classic. Along topping, perhaps Jodeci and them, all the known groups. You know what I mean? No, man, it's very good.
My body's ready for you. What you wanna do? My body's ready for you. What you wanna do? My body's ready for you. What you wanna do? What you wanna do? My body's ready for you.
Damn, man, that part. Anything you have to say, guys? Sorry, but we have to listen and we have to take the comments as well. It's a process. I want y'all to hear. I want you to hear on that, man. Give me some details right here. Give me some details.
Well, this was our ballot to the ladies, you know what I'm saying, and mostly speaking to where we was from, you know what I'm saying, because we wasn't in the area no more. Like, you know what I'm saying, we wasn't dealing with those people that we was involved with no more for as relationship wise. So, you know, you move somewhere else that, you know, it creates a distance and a yearning. So, you know, that was the concept and the idea behind my
So,
body's journey.
so you're telling me that this song was written on facts, on experience, live experience
Yes.
from. Okay, okay,
Yes.
okay. Related to one of y'all. Okay, okay. Parent
All of us.
All
All of us.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Feeding, yeah,
Listen,
you're
you
in
think
body, man.
about,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
think about
No,
you
it
think
is, man.
about four, yeah, you think about four country boys moving, you know, from where they grew up from to another place. You don't know
Yeah.
nobody, you know what I'm saying? You got to create relationships there. So you start to miss where you originally from.
That's deep, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Even
deep.
even if
That's deep.
there's a love of your life that you couldn't take with you.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like Demetrius was saying
Yeah.
earlier, he was
Yeah,
in a
that was-
relationship.
yeah, I
He was the
didn't.
young of us, and he didn't want to go.
Yeah.
With all the, he didn't want to. You heard him say it earlier.
That's
He didn't
real,
want to
man.
go.
It made it hard, man. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now you there, and you know you thinking about that relationship that it didn't end badly. You know what I'm saying? But it ended because of distance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's still
So-
there. The distance is still
So-
there. Yeah. Thanks
think
for this
I
comment.
think-
Very interesting.
Yeah,
I mean-
I think everything that was written and that was it came from a place of experience.
Yeah, sincere place, man.
All our
Okay,
songs
okay,
came from a
okay,
place
okay.
of
Very interesting to know. Yeah, but that's why you guys are here, man. Next song, man. I'm waiting. Let's discover what you're waiting at.
It's a T-Ray produced track. T-Ray produced.
Out to T-Ray. Yeah. Big dog. Feel the boom bap hip hop. I mean, that's huge, man. 90s stuff on your 90s R&B.
Baby, take my hand, let me lead you to love land. I can take you all the way to the top, girl. Don't ever make
Shout out
me
to Calvin, man.
stop.
Shout out to Calvin as well. It's you.
What real love can do
My
for
bad,
you.
my bad, my bad. Oh, no, my bad. I apologize.
When it comes to love, I like to take my time.
nice mellow vibe. You know,
That's some flavor right here, man.
That's something to sit around and kick it
The
to.
hook is on point, man. Let's wait for the hook.
Baby, I don't mind waiting on you, whatever it takes, I'll do for you. It seems like a crime sometimes. You stay here on my mind. I'll wait on you.
That's dope material, man. That's something, man. Whoa. You know, I'm kind of emotioned. I'm kind of emotioned right now, man. Yo, D, pardon me, man, for the wrong shot, man. Let us know, man. Let us know.
You know
What
what? Our first song that was ever played on the radio was a song we did for a DJ that was, and he's still DJing this day in New York. His name Funk Master Flex.
Whoa, man.
That
Well
was the
known,
first
well
song.
known.
Yeah, we did a song as a contribution to him.
What was the title? Hold on. What's the title?
It was what was it?
Flow
Flow,
from Master
yeah,
Flex.
Flow,
Yeah,
Flow,
it was
Master
like a drop we did for him, like a little mini.
Yeah, I remember back then he had this 60-minute of funk, yeah, tapes.
Yeah, we
I
did. Yeah,
one of them. Yeah, right.
we had did a drop for him, man. It was crazy, man. Yeah.
Do you guys still have it? No.
To dig deep, man.
Maybe we got to dig deep on that one.
Yeah, man. Let me know once you have it. I'll do another interview anytime, man. But I bet it would be it had to be dope, man. For Funk Flex, you had to come up with the street tag, now, man.
Yeah, we had a song with I don't know if you remember the other was he a DJ? Fat Man Scoop, he died a couple years ago.
Yeah, Fat Man Scoop. He was like very tied to Tommy Boy too. Yeah, he died last year.
Time out. Yo, guys telling me that you had a joint with Fat Man Scoop on it as Undacova?
Absolutely.
Yeah. With him yelling on the back?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, he was on Tommy Boy too. He worked at Tommy Boy. He was a worker at Tommy Boy. Yeah. He worked there, man.
But let me ask you this. Have you guys ever heard about Emmerged, the female group? Emmerged.
Emmerged?
Yeah, Emmerged. Amaree. No. I. Emmerged. Never heard about them?
Not that I can think of.
There's an unreleased joint. There's an unreleased album on Tommy Boy as well, but it's not the topic. But just to let y'all know. Okay, man, it's some big, huge details we have on here. Some exclusive details never heard before. Yo, you guys heard that? Fat Man Scoop and Funk Master Flex joint. Even I don't have them, so it's got to be top notch, rareness. You know what? Let's bring to the next. This one is. This one's special.
We can do this.
I invite you to hear the vocals on this one. It's dope, man. Straight up dopeness. Check it out, y'all. La 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 la.
Late at night, girl, sitting in my room. Is it possible for me to see you real soon? Girl, I can't wait, so I picked up the phone. The telephone rings, girl, but there's no one at home. I'm so confused. Where are you? I don't know what to do. There's a knock at my door. I open up, girl. I can't believe you. Girl, you make me say, each and every day.
Oh man!
I think. Let me guess. Does it bring you chill on your spine or not?
Yeah, great, man. It's like I was just telling Mike, man. Bro, it's disappointing, man, to hear such excellence, man, in creation, man, and it never got seen through, man, because of
Yeah, I can understand
ego,
that
man.
I hear you.
Ego, man, and selfish spirit, man, and it's just it always divide, man. Instead of
I can hear you on that, and unfortunately, I couldn't be on your shoes to know, the dimension of what you're saying right now. I would never. But the good news about it is two good news. 30 years later, man, someone asked you to do an interview about it.
Yes.
And you are unknown to the Europe people, folks. So it's huge, man. And you were a part of the 90s, man. That's huge as well. The golden decade, man. So,
no matter how it went, you can't erase this history, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No matter how it went, you can't erase the history. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, man, we're still creating music, and we're still creating lanes for others now. Because technically, even if our career would have, been major, right now where we're at, we would be in a vein of creating lanes for other artists right now. And that's where we're at.
You kind of paved the way, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And this song reminds me of being in Brooklyn, you know, up and down in the streets, you know what I'm saying? In Brooklyn, man, you know. By the time we got to this song, man, we was well in the heart of Brooklyn, understanding the dynamic of moving around.
Let's hear the end of the song. That's a ultimate banger, all time singer, heavyweight, whatever you want to name it, man. But it's dope one for real. I'm so proud to have Yo on the show, man. 1 minute left though, but you know what I'm saying.
Thank you, man.
On the last part, we will cover the last song and also your singles, you know. Single from Mike, solo part, and D as well. So I'm cutting it right now, all right? If you don't mind, we take it back from there, all right? Thanks, guys, and let's continue. Let's continue for another thing. So we still have one song for y'all, man. It's a Yo 90s R&B exclusive. You never heard it before. It's an unreleased track. It's my favorite one by far. I want y'all to take notes. Young folks, take note because, you know, it's dope right there, man. It's young folks. It's your older brothers. No. Take notes on the album song, the album night, or the vibe. Something else. How coming, man? We need how coming. We need the details, man. Take it down.
So here's what's special about this song. This song was gonna be our next recorded song. This was just us in the booth after a session one night rehearsing this song.
Okay, so
this song is not. It's not one that is professionally recorded.
So you mean it was recorded on a rehearsal after one night hanging out together?
Yeah, we're actually in New York at the studio. We have demoed another song. We had recorded another song.
Yeah.
And then this was gonna be the next song that we went to the studio to record. So after we finished that song, we came in and just ran through this song so that we could let the producers understand what the dynamic of the song was.
But was it intentional? I mean, the final recording, was it supposed to be on the unreleased album or not?
This song, it was gonna be on the album, but this is not the final. This is not the final recording of the song.
It's not the final recording?
No, this was a rehearsal.
Yeah, this was just a demo. That's just the beat playing and us all around the mic together, just singing the song, going through the song live.
Hold on. Let me play that part because
For you,
I don't understand
girl,
what
I
they
will
mean. I
prove
don't understand at this point
I've
what
had
they
this
mean.
day for you ever since high
It's
school,
dope, man.
and I don't know why this feeling
Y'all need to hit this
me.
part right
But
here.
from the shade of your love, I don't wanna be free now. Real love is for you. It's real love. Oh, yeah. Real love. Can you tell, baby? It's real love. Baby, all I have with you. Real love is oh, yeah. Baby, it's
What demo mean? I don't understand, man. For me, it's a final product. I don't understand.
No, you know what you're feeling? You're feeling the realness of our raw talent. That's what you're feeling.
Yeah,
That's what's touching
definitely,
you.
definitely.
That's what's touching you right now. The
Yeah,
the
yeah.
the raw
Man, hands down, right now, is the one of the most sensitive song I ever heard, man. The chemistry is there, the harmonizing is there, the harmonizing vocal out there, harmonization. Song is perfect to me, man. It's a dope one, man, for real. Thanks for singing stuff like that, man. But it was not the final product, so let me know about that. I want to dig deep now. Know what I mean? I
No,
want to dig
no,
deeper.
just not to cut you off. I'm gonna give you a prime example of what that was. Just say we all sitting around rehearsing and the beat just playing, and that's us singing live, rehearsing the song in
Damn, it's
real
crazy.
time, like
It's
one
crazy.
take. That wasn't no going back fixing. That was us standing in the booth with the beat. They had
right.
made the beat. We was
Incredible.
at the studio after the session. Calvin was
Incredible.
on. All of us was on the mic together, just right there live, and
Yeah,
that's why
yeah, like a old
if
school
you if
recording. One
yes,
mic,
Yeah,
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 yeah.
one
if you
mic, all the
listen to
members.
listen, you go back and you listen closely, you'll hear like sometimes it may be a couple of spots in his lead vocal where it kind of like it sound like he kind of lost it a little bit. But like Mike was saying, bro, that's the sensory motion of that part during that time, and
Yeah.
you feel that, man. That's the nostalgicness of the vocals at that time and just capturing the energy, man, that was happening right there, man. You know what I'm saying?
I can sense the harmony. I can sense the feeling. I can sense the energy, man. Everything's on there, man. I think it's more community king than the other song. It's more human. I can find the word right now, but you see what I mean, right? It's
Yeah,
deeper than the others. That's why I'm close to
yeah,
this one, man. I'm close to this one.
gotcha.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Who wrote the song? Who wrote the song? Of course.
Once again, it's an undercover
Okay,
uh,
craft.
written.
Okay, okay.
That's
And who is behind the beat? T.
DK.
DK.
DK did
DK.
this. Yeah, the internal member. Yeah, the
Okay,
internal.
let's hear the
Hey,
end of the
baby,
song, man.
it's real love. Baby, let me whisper in your ear.
It was Calvin there or D?
But now,
Do you want me, baby?
Was it Calvin or D or Demetrius?
Lady,
yeah, that's
yeah.
Calvin leading.
Okay.
Lady, lady night, in the midnight hour. Come and get it, baby.
That's powerful, man. The strength.
Is it alright, baby?
Man,
If
I
I
can't
just
take anymore.
touch you right now, baby? Is it alright if I go down on my knees, baby? Yeah, alright. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Come here, lady. Is it good to you? Does it feel as good to you as it feel to me? I wanna know. I wanna know.
Mhm.
I don't have the word, man. Music speaks for
Straight
itself,
raw.
man. It
Just
was
straight raw. Yeah, that was straight raw vocals, man. No mix, no editing, no nothing. Just four guys, around the microphone, just
and I remember the article, we sound like Jodeci or perhaps even better. So I remember the article now. It means a lot, man. No, just me for my
This is
craft, for my
still best.
Yeah.
for me, for my point of view, it's one of the best song I ever heard. Vocally, harmonization, vocally the strength, the vocal strength, everything is there, man. It's more human than anything. I'm me on my side. I want to pay y'all a little tribute right there because, what I mean. I kind of craft on my side, paying a little tribute to Undercover myself, and my, you know, from my point of perspective. That's the joint I came up with. I kind of remix, Love Slave. If they y'all
my lady.
Hip hop, let's give it a little listen. One verse, one chorus. Let's go, y'all.
You have always looked for a woman like you. Oh, lady. Now that I found you, it's like a dream come true. Oh, baby.
The vocal fits perfectly.
I can't believe I let you slip away from me, baby. Ooh. Because living without your love is driving me crazy, 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 crazy. Oh,
That was my kind of surprise for y'all, man. I am surprised, but you're surprised as well. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, man.
That would have been a nice mix, nice radio mix.
DJ Premier on the 1 and 2s, man, for Group 94. You know how we do, man.
Wasn't that originally a Gangstar joint?
Group Home is the name of the duo. Group Home, and the name of the joint Superstar. And you can hear them on the chorus that I left for your chorus. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's like that. I'm gonna be blazing Love Slave as the original single. I want to hear y'all the rest of the interview. I want to know one thing or two, man. What happened? Everybody wants to know right now in Europe, in the rest of the world. Nobody never heard about y'all, how it ended up. And I want y'all to speak on that. Why the group never came out with an unreleased album under Tommy Boy record. Please speak.
Well, like Demetrius said earlier, there was some discrepancies with the project that the label deemed not finished. They wanted different type of material, more material a certain way. Budget wise, we ran into some issues budget wise, which put a strain on each individual in the group. So it just became, one of the things to where it was just best to just part ways. The label, decided that, they wanted to part ways at a point in time. So
can you give us a date, a time, around 95, 96, perhaps?
Around 95, 96.
Yeah.
You need a date on it. So just like we packed our bags in North Carolina and went to New York, we packed our bags in New York and came back to North Carolina.
All the way to North California back to the hometown. But it was an experience, right? It was a great experience.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people can tell, I went to New York, and recorded my joint. How do you guys feel about being a part of the 90s, man? How do you guys feel about that? I want to know, man, because the golden era.
I'm honored, man. I mean, man, just to be a part of that era, man, of you know what I'm saying, just of the creative process of that R&B vibe, that 90s vibe, man, it's an honor.
It's something, definitely, man. Did you guys perhaps meet notorious people such as Tommy Boy, recording artist. You spoke early on about Fat Man Scoop, about Phone Master Flex, and do you guys ever had a radio show, a radio interview, stuff like that? Was the video clip was recorded? I didn't ask you.
Nah, we didn't really have too many video clips or stuff, but
Okay.
we did mingle with a lot of major artists yeah, like the thing was we wasn't really trying to display groupie type like we flabbergasted by seeing these people. Like we used to see Naughty by Nature coming and going out of the
Okay,
office and talk
okay,
about
okay.
yeah,
Huge.
yeah. And
But like bruh said, like we, we wasn't operating in a arrogant way, but we felt like we was just deserving to be where we were. You know what I'm saying? So it
Yeah.
wasn't, of course we had, people that we admired and we respected, overall, but we felt like we was just as important as they were, and we deserved to be there from our hard work, our dedication to 90s music and our love for singing and, just respect as a whole for those who paid the way in
So
whatever
so
way they paid the way.
so let me ask you this question. What you're saying right now is you felt perhaps unconsidered back then, right? You didn't felt respected or maybe backed
No,
that
no,
up,
no, no,
backed
no,
up,
no.
right?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that we felt like we deserved to be where we are. We didn't have nobody as being starstruck or
Okay, okay,
because
good.
we were meeting different people. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But we felt like we deserved to be where we at. You know what I'm saying?
we
Where
were
we
just
were.
an equal to them.
Yeah,
We
we
was
was
equal to our peers, man. You
you
know what
know.
I'm saying? We was
Yeah,
there too. Same thing.
everybody's
They was,
equal.
Yeah.
yeah.
Everybody has its place on his group, and everybody is equal. Yeah, I kind of understand that. And can I ask how the group ended up being split up? So everybody went apart. Everybody went solo career. What happened?
Yeah,
Right after.
everybody just went their own ways, and yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Everybody just went their own ways, ventured off into different things. Still, musically based. What we're doing now, the same thing. The other
Hmm.
members, they still active in music, stuff like that. We're just in different places. We
I want
still
to
a
shout out.
brotherhood. We
I want.
still, we still a family. We still a brotherhood. We're just different places.
Of course, I would like to shout out Calvin Richardson as well for being part of that marvelous group. Wonderful, amazing joint that you put together. But yeah, I heard that somebody told me that he had another group, right? Somebody went in another group. I want to know about just a little brief thing, Let me know, man.
Oh,
Because the
wait a
word
minute.
it's a Yo 90s R&B exclusive. Hear that.
You were saying it was another group. You meaning as far as from Calvin's perspective, or you just saying another group? Period. That
From your perspective.
went
You
out.
told
Yeah, yeah.
what you
It
told
was,
me yesterday. Let them
yeah.
know, man.
After things disbanded with us, man. DK, which was the producer, the internal producer in the group,
Yeah.
with us, we did form another group called Deep South, man, that we'll get into another time, you know what I'm saying? And it was we formed that group with a third member, with a guy that we had let stay with us, Ricky Elliott. They call him Dolo.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, we kind of
So
formed a group.
yo guys, your 90s R&B exclusivity right here. Nowhere else to be found. Deep South, another group formed by no, so my bad, by Demetrius and DK, the producer. Can I ask why Mike didn't you join? It's a good question. Prison time, no? I'm just trying to figure it out, man.
Oh, damn. That was good.
That's good. That's good, man. That's good. That's good. No, what I did, I just sat back because I was still on the contract. And I didn't want to be active because I didn't want that person's hand to be active in what I could do. So I just waited out. I started practicing my writing. I got my writing up. I got, my vocals up. I got, recording down pat. And I started venturing off into helping other artists. I went on a music tour with Jesse Powell and Shantae Moore. Um,
Oh, all right.
so,
That's great,
so
y'all.
you know, I did some things as well. I just waited a while before I jumped out and
Can I ask if you ghostwrite for somebody? Did you demote for somebody as singer? Did you join another record label? Stuff like that. It could be interesting to know, man. What were your path the rest of the '90s? It could be very interesting to hear you on that, man.
I started my own production company.
All
Um,
right, all right,
I had
okay,
I signed 5 artists, um, and
great, yeah.
started producing them, creating music and stuff like that for them.
It was back in the '90s. Still, we still in '90, right?
Uh, Shortly after that,
Okay, okay, okay. All right, all
shortly
right,
after that.
right, right, right. Okay, so you, Demetrius, what did you do about after you left Undercover when the group kind of break up,
Well,
broke up?
when the group disbanded, man,
Yes,
I moved back home, man. I moved back
North
home.
Carolina.
Matter of fact, we came home together.
We all moved back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
The great
saying?
memory, yeah.
Yeah. I just came back here, man. Got myself established, planted my feet, man, and me and DK, we just kept working, man, just kept working, and then just some relationships that we had built in the process of doing the undercover thing, and you know what I'm saying, some relationships we had built, and through networking, man, that's how the second deal came about. Because DK, he was really good at networking. He would get in people's face, man, and you know what I'm saying, network, and you know what I'm saying. Um, he was good at that, and he stayed in touch with those people. Which one of those people was Mark Sports.
Mark
You know what I'm
Spark,
saying?
shout out
They
to
were
him.
in North
Shout out to Mark
Carolina.
Spark.
Well,
Yeah.
I
When we was in the studio, we used to be in soundtracks recording. Mark used to be in there. He was working with different artists, and I remember Horace Brown was in there. I remember
Whoa,
what's my man, Pete Rock, CL Smooth, all them used to be in there in
whoa,
another room.
whoa.
And Mark was in there, and he was there working on some remixes. I think he was instrumental in doing the remix, the shoot remix, and he was there, and him and DK, and he found out we was from North Carolina, and we all just kind of, you know what I'm saying, just kind of started intertwining, and him and DK became tight because they was both producers, and that was how that second deal came about. When things fell through with Undercover, we came home. DK stayed in communication with him, and we just started going in recording demos. And Mark was kind of instrumental, and he heard the demo we did, and then he wanted to. That's how that deal came about.
And
With
you
so
promised me to have an interview with you apart this one, right? You came
yeah,
back.
later
Okay,
at a
all
later,
right.
yeah, at a later time
And
about
tell me
all that.
what you told me yesterday. You had to join with. Remember who you told me?
Yeah, cannabis. We got a joint
Cannabis.
cannabis. Yeah, we did a joint called Buttermilk Biscuit with cannabis. Man,
It
it's
was
a lot.
fire, man. Back then, he was hungry, man. He was hungry back then.
Yeah, he was, and bro, you can tell the difference.
Yeah, he
He
was
was
nice. He
on
was
there.
super nice, man.
Yeah, man,
Super
and it
nice.
was with the hip hop, that same hip hop vibe, man. Mark doing the beat, it was crazy, man. It
Back
was,
with the LL beef and all that, but
yeah,
we're not
all of
going
that,
into
man.
that.
I even got an unreleased joint that he did another response to LL. He never released it. I got it. I got that, man.
Man, don't make me jealous right now, man. I don't want to be.
I got that, man. He never released it. Out of respect for him, I never shared it with nobody.
man,
Because
man,
actually, like 3 years ago, I did another song with him. I did another song, but it's not the
whoa,
same cannabis, man. Yeah, it's another song. Mean
yeah,
Backwards.
yeah. Time
Him
has
did.
passed. Time has
Yeah,
passed. Yeah.
with a little production my cousin was doing to try to help him out, man. We did another song, man. So
Thanks for this detail, but we kind of break down in another interview, right?
yeah,
But thanks a lot,
right.
man. I appreciate you. I want you to place y'all, solo track. I heard them. Some of them are fire, man. I want y'all to stay tuned. It's a Yo 90s R&B exclusive. They were kindly generous to send me some track. And we heard y'all, solo career. Mike, what do you want to play first, man? Let me know.
Uh,
I Want You Back. Is it Lust or Love? Love or Lust?
yeah, you can do I Want You Back first.
Okay, let's do this, man. It's a Mike all solo as solo R&B artist. Yeah.
Girl, I want you back.
Yeah.
Baby, I want you back. You know I need you.
Right after that, I want you comment on that, man.
You know I want you back.
Yeah.
Let me know what time it is, sir.
Old school artist, let's
I
go.
never meant to cause so much pain, but every teenager go through a little change. And I guess it was my time to go through the phase. I know you mad and you probably wanna punch me in my face, but you need to stop and listen to Tay. I know I made a silly mistake and I did, but I'm growing up now. I'm more acting like a kid, and I never meant to play with your emotions, but your wavy ways left me coasting. I thought it was hard, but it ain't hard for me to decide. Girl, I need you back in my life. Yeah, same to a mic.
I want you back. Girl, I want you back. I want you back. In my life, in my life. I want you back.
Great job, man.
Come on back, baby.
So now, man, I kind of understand what you were saying back in a few minutes ago, man, when you were saying that you came from the rap. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you came back to your roof, right?
Yeah, this is the guy that's rapping. He's actually one of the artists that I signed to my production.
Oh, all right. It's not you rapping on the joint.
It's not me rapping. It's me doing the singing.
Okay. Yeah. So you're just on the chorus, right? On the hook. Okay, all right.
Like a bridge.
But I know that To Divide is you being on the wall joint, right? Singing, right?
Just a few. Love or Lust, all of those are just me.
Yeah, let's go into that if you don't mind. Another joint by Michael all from Undacova. Yeah, Two Divided. This one is tight, man. I heard it right before the interview. It's great, man. Check it out, man. Exclusivity on Yo 90s R&B. Once again, nothing but the dope
All
sound.
of my friends say you'll find your thing. Yes, you are. But they don't know, they don't understand it. Can't see my pain.
Whoa.
All the fighting in the morning. There's no honey at night. You won't let go of my past. And girl, that ain't right. No, we can't go on living like this. Oh, we keep fighting. Well,
I'm feeling that joint, man.
We can't go on living like this.
I know you don't want to hear this, but
We won't make it like this. Here's another thing.
Mike, I want to hear y'all, man. Speak, man. Speak.
Yeah, we just vibing on ideas for a video concept. You know,
Oh, yeah. That's great, y'all.
Yeah, this is a song that, it was true to my life, in a relationship, and it was just two-sided,
It's a live experience you had with the woman, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I hear you. So, which round, which date, which time was it recorded? Recently or?
This was 2010, something like that.
Okay. Joint's feeling great, man. I'm feeling that joint, man. Let's take another listen. Second chorus. Dope, man.
Said you trip every time I leave.
That's the bridge right here, right? right?
That's
Let's
it for
go,
you, yeah.
if you don't mind. And I want to hear you after that. Michael Hall from Undacova. Solo joint. Let's go. Nothing but the flame. Nothing but the flame.
Sometimes it's hard just getting up in the morning, and my days don't move along when you're waiting for the dawning. But I pushed on through. In just a few more hours, I'll be dreaming about you. In just a few more hours, baby, baby. Just a few more hours, just a few. Oh yeah, be in my dreams. Let my dreams find you, baby. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
joint is fire, man.
Comes a train.
I can tell that, you know, by hearing your background vocal, that you are from the 90s, man. Straight
Yeah,
up,
man.
you pushing that noise, man.
Absolutely, absolutely, man.
Yeah, man, I can't hear
it's
that,
hard
man.
it's hard to get away from your roots, man. You know,
Yeah,
I
definitely.
think you got to stay original to who you really are. You know.
And can you give us a little details? When was it recorded back then?
Around the same time. These joints was around the same
All right,
time.
all right. Okay, thanks. Still you on the pen, right? You writing your own
Yeah.
song, right? No person behind you. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, it will be the last one for Michael. Oh, thanks for having this joint, man. We kind of appreciate your solo career as well. The proof that you're still on your grind, still doing your thing, man, on your route. Mike
Bless.
Hall from Undacova.
Loveless, what you feeling? Tell me, is it serious? Cause I don't wanna get caught up.
Bouncing right there, man.
Is it loveless? What you feeling? Tell me, is it serious? Cause I don't wanna get
Yeah,
caught
I'm feeling
up. Come here, mommy, let me holler for a minute. Cause you know I've been trying to get with you. I've been digging your style for quite some time, and it's driving me out of my mind. With your mixed up emotions, got me going up and down just like a roller coaster. Don't wanna rush in, just let me hold you. Hold you, baby. It's your love slave, baby. We can dirty dance just like Patrick Swayze, Moet and Cristal in your cup, but you ain't gotta give it up yet. Slow grind with me, baby. You're fine as wine, young lady. And you can try to pretend that you don't want me, but I know it ain't so. Is it loveless? What you feeling? Tell me, is it serious? Cause I don't wanna get caught up. Tell me what you feel. Is it loveless? What you feeling? Tell me, is it serious? Cause I don't wanna get caught up.
Great one, man. This one is dope too, man. We kept the best for the end, man. Want to hear you on that too, man. What do you have to say, man? Speak now.
Like I said, man, you know, a lot of times, you know, we as artists, man, we write from the experience of life, relationships, you know,
Definitely.
things that we've seen in our communities and stuff like that. So that's what I did when I said earlier. I sat back, man, and I wanted to make sure my pen spoken, you know, in ways that other people could see and that they could feel, you know.
Can I ask y'all both one question, man? We got decades of, you know, R&B artists through the 60s, to the 70s, to the 80s, to the 90s, speaking and writing on love. How do you explain that we can still write on love? Can you explain how it works, man? How it works? How the inspiration come when you got decades of artists speaking on love. I want y'all to speak on that. It would be interesting.
I mean, mine's come from experience, man. To be honest, man, or close by experiences that happen with people that I'm close to, things that I've seen and experienced mostly, man. That's where mine's come from.
It's your personal life experience, right?
Absolutely. Yes.
Is what define in your lyrics and your pen. Give you a certain direction to there. Okay,
Yeah,
very interesting.
more likely from damage I've caused or damage that's been done to me, the damage that I endured.
Yeah, deception, disappointment. Do you feel the same, Mike? Do you feel the same?
I definitely agree with that, and I would say also love, man. No matter what you've experienced, you always return back to love. You know what I'm saying? Right. No matter if it's a destroyed relationship or because our natural love is a universal language. You know what I'm saying?
As music.
And that's what God has instilled in us from the beginning. We learn to hate. Our original state is love. So no matter what it is, we return back to what we was created to do. We was created to love.
I do 100, man. I do subscribe to what you just said, man, because it's very important to me. We're not born to be going through hatred or bad experiences. I'm a let's make a little side thing. I'm let's say ancient Greek philosopher reader and Socrates. Do you know who Socrates is? The philosopher from the Greece. He used to say, nobody is born with the will with a bad will. You know what I mean? So every single human being that was born on this planet is not built like that, man. It's not built for bad or evil. It's built with love. It's built with great intention. It's built, for kindness. Actually, at the end of the day. So I subscribe with what you just said right now. Hold on, because it's another cut right here. But we cut here, all right? And I take you back for Demetrius, okay, songs, and we go and we for the last part. What I think would be the last part. You have to go.
I'm gonna have to cut, but
okay. You showed on that. You have to leave.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Mike. It's been a pleasure, for real. It's been a pleasure for having you, man. For real. Thanks for your time. Thanks for being there, man. If you want to sing a cappella, I can relaunch one thing. But if you want to sing a note, it's right now, man.
Next time, man.
We'll just play the music this time.
Thanks a lot, man. Mike. Shout out to you, man. And once I'll get everything to what you say?
I was just saying it was a nice meet you, man, and an honor, man, to do this interview with you, man.
Thanks a lot, man. I feel the same. I'm the one being honored right now, man. I'm just a fan, talking through music, talking through heart with heart, patient through the heart. So thanks a lot, man. Thanks for having me. I hope you had a nice little interview with me. You know what I mean? It was good for you. Once it's all said and done, all tied up, all linked up, I'll send you the interview, right? Okay? Thanks a lot. Send you love, man. From Belgium, from Belgium, from Europe. And I think it would be dope, man. A lot of people will gather around y'all interview, right? It would be a great thing, man. Count on me, man. Count on me. All right. So we had the mic join. Thanks to him for the join, man. It was dope joint that he came up with Yo 90s R&B exclusivity. Now I have
music, man.
4 joint, unreleased joint, exclusive joint by Demetrius. Yeah, his artist nickname is D Rich. Let's go, y'all, because we have stuff to do, man. Let's go. And then your comment. I want your comment on that. All right, D. Step by step. If the love train. Let's go, y'all. Richardson, Calvin Richardson brother.
All night, can't sleep, too hurt, too weak. Gotta call her up, call her up, call her up, call her up. Dial that number, no one answers till it's 2 o'clock.
That was Love Train by Demetrius Richardson. Tell us about that joint, man. We need to hear y'all on that.
Yeah, man, that was a remake that was introduced to me, or brought to me by one of my best friends, man. He wanted me to do it. It was another guy singing on the hook too. He was singing in the hook. He brought it to me, man. He wanted to do a remake. And being that me and him real close, he like one of my best friends, man. I just decided to do it, but I'm glad I did because that's going to be very instrumental in me moving forward. It's going to be a single that I walk with, man. So it came out great.
You're telling me it's on the next project?
I won't say it's going to be on my next project, but it will.
My bad.
No. It will be released as a single, man, sometime in the stretch of 26 and before.
Right.
Yeah. Second quarter of this year, man, sometime, man.
Okay, and you're saying that it's a cover, right? It's a
cover of Confunction, man. It's originally done by Confunction. I think Mars redone it too. Silk Sonic redone it too on their album, man. But they did it their way. I did it my way. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, you had your touch. You know what I mean? So it's a great one, man. So who was the singer? The other singer?
The other singer, his name was Zane. He was just singing on the hook, man.
Okay. Just on the hook. Okay.
Yeah, just in the hook. Because it was a feature. He wanted me and him to do it together, but I ended up, you know what I mean? Ended up doing like the bucks of the record, man. You know what I mean? Vocally.
Okay.
I'm gonna use it in my own, I'm gonna use it on as a singer for myself as well, man.
We'll be talking about your next project. You guys stay tuned because D Rich got something for y'all in 2026. Let's go for the next snippet, shall we? So we have this Better Man, right?
Yeah, Better Man.
Let's be a better man together, man. That's the one, y'all.
Hello.
This one is dope.
Hello.
I love it a lot.
This is my next single right here, man. I'm gonna shoot the video for it next month, man.
Let's hear it first.
I miss you so bad, I cried every night. And thought that I was always right. Now I'll be the first to admit I was wrong. Now that I see all of my faults, girl, on the real, I understand why you left me alone. If you give me one more chance, I'm gonna be a better man, I promise. I'm gonna love you better. Ain't gonna be a better man.
Remember what I said yesterday offline when I told you I'm not going otherwisely than the 90s R&B era. But this joint right here, man. Ooh,
It has
whoa,
that,
whoa, whoa,
it
whoa,
has,
whoa. It's dope,
it has
man.
the 90s element to it, man.
For
I
real,
think.
for real, you can trust me on that. It's a 90s element right here. 90s element. Congratulations, man, because it's hard to
Man.
do nowadays. Speak on that, man. I want you. I want to hear you on that.
Well, man, I mean, like I told you yesterday, man, I think those were the basis of my roots, man, and I would never stray too far from them, man. And I think with this song here, that's what I wanted. That was the aim. I mean, it's like the 90s vibe of music nowadays is missing, man, and that's what I wanted.
Totally,
You know what I'm
totally.
saying? And when I wrote the song, actually, I did this song to another original track, but I brought in another producer, man, and he reproduced it, and this what we came up with, man, and he aced it. I wanted the track to have a 90s vibe, you know what I'm saying?
Trust me on that. When I say and I know my music, this one is straight up 90s, man. And we need young folks take notes. Once again, we need song like that, man. I think it's Quincy Jones say one time, we don't need hooks, we need songs. And it's a song right here, man. With harmonized chorus. I love that chorus, man. It's a dope one, man. Thanks for hooking me up with it, man. We'll go
Absolutely.
further with When I'm With You, another song by D. Rich. One special too, man. For the ladies out there, man. Check it out.
I've never felt this way about no one. The times we spent together all alone ain't nothing but like me with you. When I'm with you, I have tons of fun. I get this feeling more 'cause you're the one. It's been this way, girl, ever since day one. Ain't nothing but like me with you. For once in my life, I can finally say that I'm happy and made it boo. And it's all cause of you. My life has changed for the better. I owe it all to you. I never knew love could feel so good, my sweet darling, till I met you. We're just on month two, and I'm already thinking about proposing to you. I had so much fun, so much fun. I've never felt this way about no one. The times we spent together all alone ain't nothing but friend like me and you. When I'm with you, I have tons of fun. I get this feeling like a show. It's been this way, girl, ever since day one. Ain't nothing but there's never been another mom that's made me feel the magic.
For real. Trust me on that once again, y'all. Trust me when I say that I know my music for sure. And this one is pure gold. For real, man. It's pure gold. Straight up diamond sound right here, man. It's a blessing. I want to apologize to you, man. For real. You know what? Let me straight up keep it 100 with you. I thought like most of the artists from nowadays, we kind of lost it. So I apologize to you because you didn't lose nothing, man. You didn't lose nothing,
Appreciate
man.
that, man.
For real.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it, man.
For real, man. I salute you for these two joints right here, man. Better man when I'm with you. Demetrius Richardson. Let's go, y'all. Straight up, your 90s R&B exclusivity. What you have to say about that joint, man, right here?
Man, to be honest, this song right here, man, you won't believe this, man. This song over 20. I recorded this song 20 years ago. No lie, I haven't touched the
Real?
boat.
For real? For real?
This one and the Your Touch song. All I did was have them reproduce, man. You notice this song has that 90s vibe too. Jay
Yeah.
Kids, Jared Spruce, this dude, he from Raleigh, North Carolina, man. He produced this. He reproduced it. I originally did this song to another track. And I called him and told him the vibe of the music that I wanted, man, because when I wrote the song and delivered it, I delivered it from my era's perspective. You know what I'm saying? Feeling wise, and he aced it, man. He reproduced it probably like he
Perfectly.
probably reproduced it probably like 15 years ago. Those vocals haven't been touched. I recorded those vocals 20 years ago, man.
Whoa.
No lie, man.
So
It just
that's the
sounds
kind of
perfect.
treasure right here. So it's
It
treasure, right?
is, man. Yes, yes. And
Damn.
I
You
yeah,
you feed me well, man. You feed me well, very well, man. Thanks, y'all. I appreciate that. Can I ask? Can I blaze in on my show? Can I play them on my show?
absolutely, man. Anything I've given you, man, you have
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it, man.
play it, man.
Even the deep south thing.
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
thanks, thanks a lot,
Absolutely.
man. This joint I did to me, man. Trust me on that, for real.
Yeah.
Will them be on the next project or not? Can we?
Yeah, the one I'm with you. Yes, that's just that was one of my favorite
Yeah.
songs.
Okay.
And I've
Okay.
been
Okay.
hoovering over. It's like, man, I got a collection of old, probably about 2,000 or more songs. Man, years
Man, you
catalog.
gotta release
It's just
some,
like,
man. You
yeah,
gotta do something,
it's just
man.
like I've been sitting over them, man, hoovering over them, waiting on this one big moment, man. Even with videos, I'm probably sitting on probably like
Yeah, I understand that.
recorded
I kind of
videos,
understand that.
songs and videos, man, probably like 15 that's unreleased right now that's ready to go, man. I
Whoa,
just,
whoa.
you know what I mean? It's a lot slated to
With
happen, man.
the same kind of vibe,
Absolutely.
you
Yeah.
saying with the same kind of vibe. Bring
Yes,
it
man.
on, man.
Now listen, some of it does have a commercial feel to it. You have to kind of, you know what I'm saying? You have to make your own assessment about it, but
Yeah, yeah,
it's still coming from the soul though. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
yeah.
the joints that I sent you, I made sure that I sent you joints that had that era
Yeah.
of vibe. You know what I'm saying?
They are
To
fire.
the
To me, they are dear to me, man. For real.
yeah.
And I trust you, for real, man. You are a great singer, man. For real. I'm telling you that, man. Do you
Appreciate it.
consider yourself as a greater singer than back then? Are you a better singer than back then? Or
I would say a more seasoned man. Now I just it's like Mike said earlier before he left, man. You know, he unfortunately he had to leave, man, but he had other obligations. The thing about it is, man, you grow, man. You grow, like he was saying, man. You grow once you learn and you get used to being an independent artist, man. You have to hold all of these parts, man, the elements to the song that you're used to being in a group with people, and you learn how to deliver them all, man. And I think I'm a more seasoned singer. And it's a feeling thing, man. When I create music, I know what I want to hear. If something's missing, I just keep tampering with it until I capture that, man, and get that fullness of it, man. I would say I'm more of a seasoned, experienced singer now. What I done back then was great too, and you know what I'm saying. But I didn't have the experience then that I have now, man. You
you
know
were
what I
too
mean?
young? You were too young, right? You were
Yeah,
too young, yeah.
yeah. And then it was like I didn't have to do as much back then as I'm having to do now to carry a full song out. You know what I'm saying? So, you
But I
know.
guess you still practice, you still sing,
Yeah, absolutely, man. I got my own recording set up right here in my place, man. I
Oh,
do all my own recording, everything. Like when I do features with people, they just send me the stuff. I do it and send vocals back to them. Like the Loves Train, I recorded all my vocals here. They just send it to me. I do my vocals here and I send it back, and they married the two at the studio. Like the other little guy, he did his music where he done his vocals where he done them at, and we just meet in the middle, send them to the big studio, and they put it all together, man. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
telling you one thing, D Rich. One and
Yeah.
only thing. If you
Hmm.
have 2,000 songs like this,
Bro, I
trust me
do.
on that. Europe is waiting on you, man, to drop some soul on them. For real. We need some soul back, you know what I mean? For real.
Yep.
I'm not
I
lying,
appreciate
man.
it, man. The Better Man's gonna be my next single. After I drop the Better Man, everything else just gonna flood behind it, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm shooting a video to that either this month or next month, man. The
When
Better Man.
can we expect that project? You know what I mean?
I would say probably mid this year, man. I'm gonna just really drop singles, man. I'm not
Do
for
you have a
certain.
release date? Release date, something like that?
No, the
Okay.
release, like what I'm gonna do, man. I think this time around I'm gonna just go direct to consumer, man. I'm gonna miss the DSPs this time, man. I'm thinking
Okay,
that's what I
okay.
want to do, man. You know what I mean? Because they're not paying nothing, man. I rather I've they don't really value the music, man. You really making them money. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah,
think I'm
yeah.
gonna go direct to consumer this time, but I'm gonna start with Better Man. Better Man has a remix. It has two other
Whoa.
versions. Yeah, I got my partner
Whoa.
featured on. It's crazy, man. All three versions are
It's going to
fire.
be
The version
dope. It's going to be dope, y'all.
Yeah, man. It's three different versions to Better Man, man. So you know what I mean. So it's gonna
Once
be
again,
good.
it's a
I'm gonna
Yo
get off.
90s R&B exclusivity, man. Thanks for feeding us, man. Thanks for
Yeah, I'll get the other two versions to you too, man.
thanks a
When
lot,
it's
man. We
yeah,
have
yeah.
another interview with Mo Join. I'm sure of that. Real soon. Let's get to the last one, but it's a good one. It's a great one too, man.
Yeah, this
Yo,
one here
touch.
has more of a baby face vibe.
Alright, alright. Oh, oh, oh,
Move it.
oh,
Move it out, man.
yeah, yeah. Ooh, oh, no, no. And deep in my heart, I always knew, lady, that loving was something I never wanna do. Until the day that I met you, now I know that love is forever. Never have I experienced a love like this. Your gentle touch that's followed by your tender kiss. Your love so rare and hard to find. And girl, I know our love will become stronger in time.
Yo, touch. It's kind of ballad, you know. How you say in English? Ballad, ballad, ballad. We say in French ballade.
Oh, okay, ballad.
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 Okay, yeah. Here
Yeah.
in
That,
French,
that,
we
that
get
has
ballad.
more. It has more of a baby face vibe, man. That's more like a wedding special occasion song, man. You know what I mean? Like,
It's not a cover, right? It's a
no.
original
I
song.
now
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't write this song. This girl named this writer by the name of Kim Huff wrote this song, man. I just sung it. She wrote this, and I helped structure the backgrounds and all of that, but I can't take the credit for the penship on it. She wrote the entire song. I just sung the
It's a
song.
great one, man. It's a great one. Great harmonization. Once again, the type we like to hear, man. The finest thing, man. Who produced the joint? All you
Um,
joint. Who's the
the guy
producer
that produced this, Ben Belfort, he produced this, man.
from your
But
hometown?
yeah, this is Ben. His name Ben Belfort, man. He's a
Okay,
super
okay.
producer, man, from here,
It's
from
dope.
South
It's very
Carolina.
dope. It's very dope.
Yeah. He
What about the
produced it.
other track? The other track as well?
The
No?
other track that went on with you, Jay Kitts produced that. Jaron Spruill, he's from Raleigh, man. And the Loves Train, this producer by the name of 10K Tay produced that, man. He's from
Okay.
originally from South Carolina too. And the Better Man, he produced Better Man as well, 10K Tay.
So you kind of have different producer for different
Yeah,
tracks. It kind of
yeah, I work.
vibing. It work
Yes,
with a lot
absolutely.
of producer. Okay.
Yeah,
Do you
do,
work
man.
with artists as well? Singers, rapper?
Absolutely. Yeah, man, I got mad features. Actually, I got more features than anything the past few years, man. I'm just really
Let's know.
focusing back
Let's
on
know.
this.
Bring it on.
Yeah, a whole lot of features, man. Like a lot of stuff that's out now. I did, you know what I'm saying? A lot of features with people,
Singer,
man.
rapper.
Both rappers
Oh,
and
okay,
singers,
okay,
man.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. A
So they
lot of
are on some old school vibe as well.
yeah. Well, some of it, man. Some of the stuff is it varies, man. If I now when I do features, I don't really get on nothing that I'm not feeling because I don't want to waste another artist's time or to do any disjustice to the songs. It got to be something I feel, man. The older I got, I had to realize that people used to come and man, jump on this, cause they heard something you like, but I didn't really care for the track. And then when that happens, I can't really bring my best to the table, and it irks me to hear anything that I'm on, and I'm not really putting my best foot forward. That's the reason my best foot forward wasn't able to be put forth is because I wasn't really feeling the track. So you got to learn when to, what to put up, what to get on, and what not to get on, man. And I just have to be true to myself as an artist, man, and just be like, hey, I like it, but I don't think it's a good fit for me. You know what I'm saying? So that way, when I hear it, it's something I love. And not only that, man, it makes your work easier. If it's something that I'm feeling, it's going to be easy to lace it or to blaze it. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So
So
that's just
nowadays
my
you kind of refuse it when it's not your style.
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay, you
yeah,
can pass it on. Okay,
yeah, yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
It's great. I just don't think it's good for me. You know what I'm saying? It's not a good fit for me. You know what I'm saying? So
Can I ask you something
yeah.
that been going to my mind during the whole interview?
Hmm.
What what uh, possibly I don't say it's the case, but what could be your regret or your pride about your 90s path? You know what I mean? Do you have some regrets? So you have some pride?
I really don't, man. If I had to do it all over again, man, I would do it the same way, man, because I stand on principle, man, and I'm not really open and willing to compromise my integrity for nobody, man. That goes from family out. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And the thing is, what I'm most disappointed about is, man, we had something so great, but due to
Definitely.
someone's selfishness, man, not wanting to see everybody equally
Shine.
play
Shine,
their
right?
role. Right, right, and that just messed everything up, man. To hear something so great, man, you know what I mean? Just hearing it back now, I never listened to that music. You playing it today probably was first time I listened to it since I dug it up and sent it to you, man.
Whoa.
But it's great music, man. Man,
Definitely,
some
man.
classic. You don't have to. It stands the test of time, man. Just to hear that music is just heartening, man. To hear it, something so great that the world never got to hear. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but the great thing is they would be internal now with this video, our
Yeah,
interview, it would stay
yeah.
forever in the record. So perhaps I had also the thought, man, that have been through my mind. Why not re-releasing it? You can re-release it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't, man. See, here's the thing. It's so many other business ties to it, man. And I just feel like it'll be so much of a headache, man, dealing with these same people that I don't deal with anymore and all of
Yeah,
that. But
I
me and
agree.
Mike was just, hold on now. Me and Mike was just talking. We can always redo some stuff and re-release it and just not sell it. Just put it out there for free promo and people still get to enjoy it. You understand me? You
For the people,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, exactly. I
It
mean,
would be
we can put it
a great
out there
idea.
just without no sales to it, man, because hey, it ain't making no money for us now anyway, so why not give it to the people? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's just
yeah,
hitting.
totally.
Nobody hears it, man. You know what I mean? But it is a lot of business ties and
I
legal
think
ties with Tommy Boy and all the other different writers. Everybody wrote on it, and man, it was
another
just a
another artist that didn't come out told me something like there is a law in USA that like if I'm not mistaken, right? 20 years after non-releasing, the rights go back to the artist.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you probably
Right.
have all the right to act like you want to act,
Yeah,
do
you
whatever you
absolutely
want
right.
doing.
Yeah, you right about that, man. That's another
Yeah,
thing. I didn't even think about that, man. But
yeah,
you're
but
absolutely right.
I'm just planting seeds right here, man. You do whatever you want to do with them, man. But trust me on that. I let my cousin hear some song. It was kind of mind blown too, man. People
Yeah,
aren't ready for y'all power, for strength for back then, man. You had
right,
some
right.
strength, some real good joy, man. Classic. Fam,
Yeah, thank
thanks for
you.
having you, man. I have two more questions for y'all. For you.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, man. What are your thoughts about now this music, man? I want to hear you on that. Please tell
So
me.
what is my take on the you mean like the standard of music
Yeah,
right now? I
nowadays,
mean,
yeah,
I'm not knocking it, man. I mean, I like it. I like Usher. I like Chris Brown. Of course, R. Kelly is my favorite, man. I think he's the king of
bro.
R&B, period.
Yeah,
I
you know
do,
what?
man.
I
I
share
mean,
the same thing. Same things.
I'm
Washington
just being
Tom,
honest, man. I mean, you gotta know how to separate the person from the art,
the
man. The
art,
art,
the art. Yeah, definitely.
he's the best, man. You know what I'm saying? He's the best. I mean,
So versatile,
yeah,
so
I
great.
love D'Angelo,
Oh,
Bilal,
rest in peace
people,
to
man. Yeah,
rest in
yeah, yeah,
peace.
absolutely, man. I mean, but with the climate of music now, man, I just think a lot of this stuff sound the same. I think everybody's chasing what's hot at the moment instead of being original. I don't think it's a lot of originality, man, right now. You see what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
think the
yeah.
sound, that's what gives us a kind of an edge on a wide open lane because ain't too many people doing that whole 90s thing no more. You see what I'm saying? And sticking
That's a
to that.
real
And
thing.
so
That's
I'm
a real
just trying
thing.
to get back to it. But I don't knock nothing that nobody else doing. That's just my preference. You know what I'm saying? I've never
Hmm.
been a wave chaser or trying to conform to what's supposed to be hot right now. I'm just not interested in doing that, man. I pride myself on creating authentically, man. Whatever comes to me energy wise when I hear a track, that's what I do. I don't think about other people. Now, if I'm gonna do that, it'll be from the old school people. If I'm gonna take something, I would use something that's patterned from the old school, not nothing that's right now. I mean, I'm not impressed
Yeah,
by no
I feel you on
really
that.
no,
I feel
you
you
know
on
what I'm
that.
saying? I like by nobody to that point to where I want to sound like them or to conform my sound. Now I might hear some new cats be like, "Ooh, they nice. That's fire." You know what I'm saying? But it ain't enough of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
it's
too
not
rare.
enough.
Too rare.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like to everybody's labels now forcing people to try to mimic something else that's hot. They always trying to make a carbon copy of somebody else versus originality. Back in the
Hmm.
90s, everybody prided themselves on being more original. It was more even with the hip hop stuff, man. Hip hop is garbage now to me. With I'm
Me
just
too,
keeping it
man. Me
100,
too, man.
man.
It's
It's
it
garbage,
must
man. It
perfectly
ain't like the
feeling, man.
90s. Yeah, it's like
Straight up
everybody's out of
garbage.
yeah, man. And but it comes these kids, they don't really know
The
the value
history.
and the gatekeepers, man, they're just chasing what's hot. The next thing is hot, trying to
Yeah,
duplicate it.
yeah.
So,
For the
but
view.
like I said, it works for them, man. But hey, that's in their world. They might call me old now, so I just
We're too
it's
old
fine.
for that, man. It's another time, another era. But yeah, man. Last question. Um, what are you taught about AI music, man? I want to know, man. How do you
Uh,
feel about the new technology coming up on the market of music, man? Do you think it's a
I'm
good
not.
thing, a bad thing?
Yeah, it all depends on how what at what degree you're using it at. Like as far as using it for all your vocals, no. I mean, I disagree with that, man, because I take pride in doing my own vocals. I feel like I'm cheating
Of
if I
course,
do that, man.
of course.
Or it's like saying I'm not good enough. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that, man. Now, have I tampered with it or the people that I work with? The engineers or the producers, yeah, for us the track from a track perspective, yes, where they might put something in. Or the producer I work with now, he may start an idea. I may have an idea, and he'll put it in Suno, and Suno will finish the track completely, man. See, like that, that's great. I don't see nothing wrong with that. You see what I'm saying? But as far as vocally, I take too much pride in doing my own thing, man, because ain't no computer gonna give you the feeling I'm gonna give you. You understand? That I give
Let
myself.
them
I'm
know,
just
man.
saying
Let
that
them
I give
know.
myself. Don't get me wrong, it'll give you more of a commercial vibe, more of a you know what I'm saying? But as far as that real authentic feeling, because all Suno is doing is taking people voices that's been entered into the data and it's just spitting it back out in a different voice. That's all it's doing, man. And besides, when you hear that, the stuff be too perfect, man. Don't get me wrong, there are some perfect singers out here, but it's less perfect singers than what AI put out. And AI puts out it be too flawless. It be no
Yeah.
flaws. You
It's
see what I'm
not
saying?
human. We it's too perfect. You say what I mean? Right on point,
Exactly.
on time, on the beat. No
Everything.
false, no false move. Yeah, yeah.
I
I hear
think
you.
more people are leaning towards that because they lazy and they just want
Yeah,
anything
definitely,
to do because
definitely.
they can't deliver on that level, man. So now everybody's using it because that's a quick and easier way. They looking like to success. But to me, I that I'm the you ain't gaining my respect by doing that because that's the computer doing it. You're not doing it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. I feel you on that. You're right, man. Right.
Yeah.
One thing that's kind of scaring me is that in my world, the collection world, some do are collecting AI stuff, man. AI album. Some are on YouTube already, and for real, it's kind of listenable, but it's not human, man. I can encourage
It's
that,
not.
man. I can encourage that. No,
Yeah.
it's stronger than me, man. I think we can. We have to watch out, man. We have to watch out and stay alert. You know what I mean? Watch out for the future. But it is what it is, man. Demetrius D. Rich Richardson for Undercover, man. Thanks for having a long ass interview. We've been through all the joint, man. Fire, man. It was a classic unreleased thing, man. I hope to hear you for Deep South unreleased album as well. A lot of people will
Absolutely.
dig on that too because even I didn't know about you. You know me. You
Yeah.
being in another group, man. That's what I mean. Thanks for having me, man. Another thing, man. Do your homework, as I told you. You know what to do, all right?
Right, right, man. It was an honor being on here, man. Thank you for having me, man. I enjoyed myself. And thank you for lending us your platform to share our story. You know what I'm saying? And right now, I want to give a big shout out to Done One, Done Now on Yo 90s R&B. Y'all look out for him. It's the next big thing. You know what I'm saying? The next biggest podcast coming, man. He's a 90s music connoisseur to the core, and I respect that. You know what I'm
Thanks a
saying?
lot, man. Thanks a lot. Straight up from the heart, man. It was a great honor and pleasure to have you on there on Your Night is R&B because on the real, nobody heard about y'all. It perhaps like me, like I did, I was digging on you to come out and I was searching, you know what I mean? A vinyl record, a cassette tape, a CD, but nothing. Thanks for the network, social network. I came
Absolutely.
through you. I added you on Facebook, and you're kind enough to send me some file and do the interview right now. And I thank you for that, man. Thank you for everything, man. Because
Problem,
you
man.
are great artists, man. What you've done in the 90s is so rare, so wonderful, but you're still great, man. You still had it. So keep doing your thing, man. And I hope you be, you know, let us know more thing about your project. Let,
Absolutely.
do you have a date, a release date? No, nothing. Nothing,
No,
not
no,
yet.
no, no, no. No, like I said,
No.
what I'm gonna do, man, I'm probably just gonna drop singles leading up to
Okay,
to a
all
album.
right.
I got enough stuff recorded. I just haven't decided whether I want to drop it as a whole album or just drop singles and then just push the whole project
You
out.
know
But
what,
it's
D?
coming.
You know what, D? Take your time, man. I want soulful music, man. Like
Yeah,
the song we just played, man. I want soulful music. Let
yeah,
let let the young folks know, man, how to sing, how to harmonize, how to make a build the music from scratch.
right.
You know what I mean? Thanks
Yes,
a lot,
sir.
man. Thanks for everything. See
Pleasure, man.
you, see you guys for another interview. Peace, y'all. Peace. It was a pleasure and honor. Peace.
All
Check.
right, man. Have a
Check.
good evening.
Thanks.